.7 and 790 WPIC is sponsored by the Reinhardt's Agency. It's not the insurance they sell, but the service that makes them better. Lock, Stock, and Barrel, serving giant subs since 1973. Meadville Medical Center, your independent community health system. Shell Roofing and Exteriors, the area's leading installer for roofing, siding, windows, and gutters. Grove City Area Federal Credit Union, banking but better. UPMC Health System, changing healthcare, changing lives. Mercer County State Bank, community-minded since 1911. Vase Pub and Grill, make it special, make it Vase. The Sharon American Legion Post, $2.99. Strong advocates for veterans and their families. Warner's Homes and Improvements, making dreams come true since 1958. Mailer Insurance, trusted for generations. DK Auto LLC in Grove City, specializing in Southern vehicles up to $15,000. The Laundry Man, helping you spend time doing what you love, not laundry. Minuteman Press in Hermitage, specializing in digital print, design, and promotional services. Penn Ohio Roofing and Siding, offering exterior upgrades online at pennohiorc.com. Sharon Regional Health System, quality care close to home. Please thank these outstanding sponsors for supporting our high school sports broadcasts on News Talk 790, WPIC, and Sports Radio 96.7. Now let's go live to the field for Countdown to the First Pitch.
And we are live today from Slippery Rock University on a sun-splashed afternoon. The PIAA state semifinals.
Wilmington Greyhounds, the 2023 Jamestown Muskies, and, of course, the 2024 Sharon Tigers. But those other three teams all lost in this round. So the 2026 Sharon Tigers trying for history, trying to become the first Mercer County team ever to reach the state championship game. And what a year they have had. What a story they have become. And I know a lot of people in Mercer County rooting for the Sharon Tigers here this afternoon.
Sharon undefeated 23-0, champions of District 10. South Park just one blemish, 22-1. That loss came to Hempfield, who's in the state semifinals in 6A. It was a 7-6 loss May 5th in 8 innings, so no shame in that at all. South Park coming in, as we said, champions of District 7, its first District 7 title in 23 years. Sharon winning its third straight D10 crown.
And we have a lot of people today to thank, but specifically our three video sponsors. We'll give you a lot more details about them here during our broadcast, but Giovanni's of Sharon, the Sharon American Legion Post 299, and Sharon Community Health Center have all contributed to allow us to broadcast today's game on video, also on Sports Radio 96.7 Radio. I know a lot of fans will enjoy that and appreciate that opportunity.
Certainly, we have Lee Gross on camera upstairs, and back in the studio producing on the radio, we have Art Shannon. And, of course, Bob and I are here, and we will be with you all afternoon. First pitch scheduled for 4 p.m. Sharon, by the way, will be the home team. When you get to this round, it's determined by a coin toss, and Sharon won the toss, and I guess you could say elected to go on defense. They elected to kick, didn't take the wind. So obviously Sharon will have Maddie Vogan in the circle first, and we'll talk about her. We'll talk about an outstanding pitcher on the South Park side as well. All that and much, much more. Bob will be on the field for pregame interviews as well.
Bottom line is, when you get to this level, you know everybody has great pitching, but Maddie Vogan has been another level. Sydney Seckley on the other side, also a really jaw-dropping resume. So we'll talk a lot about them here in our pregame and much more.
Sharon Tigers going through infield and outfield drills right now. Again, first pitch coming up at the top of the hour here at Slippery Rock University. We'll take a break. We'll come back with more of our pregame. Don't forget, we have the 21st Century Energy Group starting lineups and pregame interviews live from the field on Sports Radio 96.7 and Sports Radio 96.7 Facebook Live.
Whatever has been holding you back, UPMC Orthopedic Care is where you'll find experts to help you get back to a better quality of life. UPMC is pioneering minimally invasive surgeries, and we offer personalized treatment plans and same-day surgery to get you home and moving sooner. It's your ankle, your elbow, your hand, and it's your move. Visit upmc.com/ortho to learn how UPMC can help.
Picture this. You're with a group of friends, and someone offers you a pill. You don't know what's in that pill. The person who gave it to you may not even know. By taking it, you may increase your risk of an overdose. Every day, nearly 300 Americans died from a drug overdose. Get the facts. Be your own advocate.
This is Mercer County Commissioner Ann Coleman. For more information, contact Mercer County Behavioral Health Commission at 724-662-2230 or visit cdc.gov/stop overdose.
Brought to you by the Board of Commissioners of Mercer County and the Mercer County Opioid Settlement Fund. It's so easy to bring your checking account to Grove City Area Federal Credit Union. At the Grove City Area Federal Credit Union, you get a free checking account which offers no minimum balance, no monthly service fees, a free Visa debit card, and unlimited transactions. Download the Grove City Area Federal Credit Union mobile app, which offers you 24/7 account access anywhere, anytime. See them at one of their 2 locations in Grove City or online at gcafcu.org. Member NCUA, Equal Housing and Equal Opportunity Lender. Grove City Area Federal Credit Union. Banking, but better.
Looking for a career with purpose and growth? G.W. Becker Incorporated in Hermitage is hiring. As a leader in overhead crane manufacturing, G.W. Becker offers hands-on careers in engineering, skilled trades, and business operations. Enjoy competitive pay, great benefits, and work with a team that values quality and innovation. G.W. Becker is looking for a machine shop supervisor, machinists, welders, mechanical assemblers, and other positions. Check out their website at gwbcrane.com for a list of all open positions. Apply today at gwbcrane.com.
Your home for the Pittsburgh Pirates and high school sports in Mercer County is Sports Radio 96.7.
And we're back here at Slippery Rock University. Ryan Briggs and Bob Greenburg with you. Bob will be is making his way down to the field for a pregame interview with Wade Vogan, and the Sharon skipper will be coming out of the first base dugout in short order. As we see Bob down there on this all-artificial turf surface. It is going to be very warm down on the field today. The temperature into the mid-80s, one of the warmer days we've had here as we approach the summer solstice later in the month, but it is going to be certainly a warm day out there, and probably a little bit extra warm for the Sharon Tigers. And now, as they're in the all-black jersey, speaking of all-black, that's what Wade Vogan is wearing. Let's send it down to Bob Greenburg with the Sharon skipper.
Thanks, Briggsy here with Wade Vogan of the Sharon Tigers. And obviously, Coach, a few minutes away before the biggest game of your coaching career, just what's going through your mind? It's been a couple of the words that you've given to your team ready for today's game.
You know, I don't know, we both need one out.
Really a fine line here today, I would imagine. And clean softball is going to be probably important for the team that's going to win. You hope to see out of Maddie today inside the circle. Been the reaction around the community the last few days. I know it's been kind of crazy.
Well, then, you know, all the teachers are here today on their day. You know, see what they're doing and embrace from the community.
A little more butterflies today than normal, Coach?
And it's hard enough.
Vogan, best of luck. Well, Briggsy, back up to you.
All right, thank you very much, Bob. And we had some the technical issue. I'm not sure why we could hear Bob, but we could not hear Coach Vogan very much down on the field, perhaps just the way that they were positioned over on the first base side near the dugout. But we do appreciate Coach Vogan joining us here in the pregame. Of course, Sharon 23-0, coming off a quarterfinal win at DuBois last Thursday over Susquehanna, 7-2. The final in that one. First runs allowed by Sharon in the postseason, excuse me. But so the Tigers getting the victory 7-2. As it was Addie McFan and Madeline Vogan both homering in that victory. Izzy Renner went 2 for 4. Jocelyn Roberson doubled. Brooklyn Ruzic, Alana Wilson, Mary Claire Brown also all went 1 for 3 as the Sharon Tigers avenged a loss to Susquehanna last year in that same round at the same site out at DuBois. So does Sharon back into the state semifinals for the second time in 3 years. Of course, the Tigers fell 2 years ago to Harbor Creek in this round, a team that Sharon had defeated in the District 10 championship game. Harbor Creek turned the tables on the Tigers and ended up going on to win the state title in 3A. Harbor Creek's in 4A now, though, so the Tigers do not have to worry about that. As pregame continues down on the field, Bob Greenburg is over on the third base side. He's going to be joined in a few moments by sixth-year head coach of the South Park Eagles, R.J. Matetic. The Eagles are 22-1 on the season. And, of course, we talked about, and we will talk more about Madeline Vogan, but the South Park pitcher, Sydney Seckley, what a year she's had. 19-1, 806 career strikeouts. This year, 19-1, ERA of 0.46, 223 strikeouts in 123 innings. ERA is 0.46. She struck out 20 Avonworth batters in the District 7 quarterfinals and then had 14 against Elwood City in the semifinals. She was the Pittsburgh Tribune Review's 3A Player of the Year last year. And now we will send it down to Bob Greenburg with South Park coach R.J. Matetic.
Thanks, Briggsy. R.J. Matetic joining us here, Coach. A few minutes away from the biggest game of the year. Just what's going through your mind?
Well, we've had, 2 good days of practice. The kids are excited for the challenge. The coaches are excited for it as well. And I told them, before we got off the bus, no regrets. Like, just put everything on the field and see where the chips fall. And if we think about the little things and do the little things, we should be okay. So,
what's made your team special this year? What's been the difference?
Well, a couple things. Senior leadership is awesome this year. We've done a lot of team bonding things to stay together close as well. But the senior leadership is awesome. We got a couple freshmen that came up from middle school who's really helping us out a lot, so that helps as well. And, we sit in a circle. We know that if we can score a couple runs, we'll be fine. It's a special group. I hate to see the seniors leave, but, they deserve this, and we just need to get one more in here and go to Penn State and make it all happen. So.
Mentioned Sydney Seckley, your pitcher. What do you hope to see out of her today?
Well, she needs to do what she always has done, right? She needs to hit her spots. She needs to change speed. She needs to change location. There's a couple good hitters on the Sharon team, which we need to be aware of, and I told her all about them already. So she just needs to be Sid, compete, be a competitor. She's one of the biggest competitors I know, so I know she'll go out there and compete.
How much do you know about Sharon?
I know who doesn't know about Maddie? That's all over the papers and stuff. And we played them last year here, actually. But, look, new team, new year. We'll see how this goes. But, we worked very hard in preparation for Maddie. So hopefully you see some of that in some of our at-bats. So we worked extremely hard in preparation for her. So good team. Maddie's great. Pitches extremely well. Hits extremely well. But we know that, and we have to try to figure out ways to minimize that. That's what we've been doing all for 2 days now, 3 days.
What's a key or two mark to win?
Well, we need to pitch well like we have been all season and all 4 years, actually. We need to play defense well. I tell them no errors. If we have one error, that's all we can afford. We need to put the ball in play. And I said less than 5 strikeouts today. Less than 5. That's our goal. Less than 5 strikeouts, we put the ball in play. We have 5 hits, even 5 hits or less, we'll be okay.
Coach, best of luck.
All right, thank you. Thank you.
RJ Matetic, best of luck, Coach. Briggsy, back up to you.
All right, thank you very much, Bob Greenberg. Bob, joined by the coaches, R.J. Matetic of the South Park Eagles and Sharon skipper Wade Vogan. First pitch coming up at 4 o'clock today here at Slippery Rock University. When we come back, we'll take a break. When we come back for the 21st Century Energy Group starting lineups, and we'll take a deeper look at the teams as well. Bob will also have a look at the PIAA scoreboard. More pregame coming up after this on Sports Radio 96.7 and Sports Radio 96.7 Facebook Live.
Career with purpose and growth? G.W. Becker Incorporated in Hermitage is hiring. As a leader in overhead crane manufacturing, G.W. Becker offers hands-on careers in engineering, skilled trades, and business operations. Enjoy competitive pay, great benefits, and work with a team that values quality and innovation. G.W. Becker is looking for a machine shop supervisor, machinists, welders, mechanical assemblers, and other positions. Check out their website at gwbcrane.com for a list of all open positions. Apply today at gwbcrane.com.
Mark your calendars now for the 2026 Home Builders Association Parade of Homes. Tour 5 stunning custom-built homes by some of the area's finest local builders. It's all happening at Legacy Homes, located off South Raccoon Road in Canfield, starting Thursday, June 11th, and continuing over 2 exciting weekends, June 11th through the 14th, and then June 18th through the 21st. Tour the homes on Thursdays and Fridays from 5 to 8 p.m., and then on Saturdays and Sundays, 10 a.m. to 5 p.m. Step inside and discover the highest quality craftsmanship, the newest design trends, and today's most innovative modern floor plans. Whether you're dreaming, building, or just looking for inspiration, this is your chance to see what's possible when craftsmanship meets creativity. Admission is just $10, and kids 12 and under get in free. For more information, call the Home Builders Association at 330-965-9779. Don't miss it. See you at the Parade of Homes in Canfield.
Shell Restoration is now Shell Roofing and Exteriors, offering roofing, siding, windows, gutters, and decks, all with the quality you trust. Same team, new name, full exterior services. Shell Roofing and Exteriors is committed to quality service and trusted by Western Pennsylvania residents for 14 years. For quality craftsmanship and experience, contact Shell Roofing and Exteriors. Find Shell Roofing and Exteriors on Facebook or visit them at shellbuilt.com.
How well do you know your insurance company?
Well, I know I pay each month, and I'm covered.
Okay. Are you sure you have the best rates? Do you have the right coverage for your needs? Are you paying for things you don't need?
Well, I haven't actually talked to my agent. I just assumed...
Talk to a real person. Talk to someone local and see the difference.
Mailer Insurance is local. Mailer Insurance lives where you do, and will give you the coverage you need and nothing you don't at a fair price. And they are always here to talk. Mailer Insurance in Sharpsville or at mailerinsurance.com, a Reinhardt's Agency Incorporated affiliate.
Picture this. You're with a group of friends, and someone offers you a pill. You don't know what's in that pill. The person who gave it to you may not even know. By taking it, you may increase your risk of an overdose. Every day, nearly 300 Americans die from a drug overdose. Get the facts. Be your own advocate.
This is Mercer County Commissioner Tim McGonigal. For more information, contact the Mercer County Behavioral Health Commission at 724-662-2239 or visit cdc.gov/stop overdose.
Brought to you by the Board of Commissioners of Mercer County and the Mercer County Opioid Settlement Fund.
Your home for the Pittsburgh Pirates and high school sports in Mercer County is Sports Radio 96.7.
And we're back here at Slippery Rock University. Ryan Briggs and Bob Greenberg has rejoined me here in the press box. Bob and I had a chance to speak with each of the head coaches. Our interview with Coach Wade Vogan was it wasn't the greatest sounding interview we've had in the history of our broadcasts, based on positioning down there with the wireless microphone. But anything stand out or anything surprise you from either coach?
Well, our interview with Wade Vogan was like me facing Maddie Vogan, and we struck out on it. No, basically, Wade Vogan, confident. There's some nerves, but feels like if their team plays their normal game, they have a really good chance to win here this afternoon. And I think there's no surprise there. I think on the other side with Coach Matetic, they've worked very hard, which means I read a pregame story earlier in the week. They have a kind of a pitching machine, so they were working on some extra velocity in practice. Wade tells me that Maddie throws up to about 67 miles an hour, so there's no question that South Park working on that velocity and that riser pitch and they're going to see if it pays off here this afternoon.
The South Park lineup, this is a deep lineup, certainly. Sydney Seckley, the pitcher, who we noted 19-1, also hitting .507 this year. Emma Hayes, what a freshman year for her. .459 average, 4 home runs, 29 runs batted in. Certainly one of the top freshmen in Western Pennsylvania this season. Caitlin Polk hitting .349 with a couple of home runs. Grace Kempton, who is in the cleanup spot, .477 this year, 11 extra base hits, 5 triples, couple of home runs, 28 runs batted in. This South Park lineup is this is certainly one of the best lineups that Sharon has faced this year.
And the one thing, looking at some of the game prep here today, you mentioned Emma Hayes, the catcher, one of the top catchers in Pennsylvania. I think in all her chances, just 2 errors this year, and a really strong arm. I watched her warming up. That could limit some of the extra bases or even stealing that Wade Vogan may try to do here this afternoon.
Of course, Sharon, a team that doesn't run a ton. Alana Wilson leading the team with 7 steals on the season. Of course, Madeline Vogan hitting .619 this year, 9 home runs, 30 runs batted in. But Alana Wilson out of the number 9 spot, .357 average, 4 home runs this year, 18 runs batted in. Her emergence this year, Mary Claire Brown, who has really been hot, 8 for her last 20 down the stretch with 5 doubles in there. All of a sudden, the Sharon lineup, which maybe for a good portion of the season had a couple holes in it, now that lineup has really been lengthened out and certainly is going to provide a stiff test for Sydney Seckley in the circle for South Park.
Whether it's lunch, dinner, or catering your next event, you can count on fresh pizza, pasta, subs, and more with hometown support at Giovanni's of Sharon. Support our veterans and join the fun at Sharon American Legion. They have a fish fry on Fridays, bingo every Thursday and Friday with doors opening at 5 o'clock. Sharon American Legion, Post 299, honoring service, building community. At the Sharon Community Health Center, your health comes first. They offer primary medical care for all ages as well as behavioral health and pain management services in downtown Sharon for over 25 years. Sharon Community Health Center welcomes patients from Pennsylvania and Ohio, accepts most insurances, including Medicare, Medicaid, commercial plans, as well as offering a sliding fee scale for those without insurance. Learn more at SharonCHC.org or call to schedule an appointment 724-347-5529.
Time now for today's starting lineups. The starting lineups, as always, are brought to you by 21st Century Energy Group. Check them out online, 21stCenturyEnergyGroup.com. Also on Facebook. First for the visiting team, as per the for this one, it is an Erie County crew. Joe Rocco behind the plate. Chris Zoltowski is at first. Paul Komorowski at second. And Ned Bailey at third. We'll take a break. We'll come back with more pregame as we approach first pitch. Coming up at the top of the hour on Sports Radio 96.7 and Sports Radio 96.7 Facebook Live.
Discover top-tier heart care at Shenango Valley Cardiology in Hermitage, PA, and Hubbard, Ohio. Their expert team is dedicated to offering exceptional personalized cardiovascular services tailored to your needs. Whether you're seeking preventive consultation or advanced treatment options, their state-of-the-art facility is equipped to deliver comprehensive care. Schedule an appointment today. Learn more at mmchs.org. That's mmchs.org. Shenango Valley Cardiology. Your heart deserves the best.
Shell Restoration is now Shell Roofing and Exteriors, offering roofing, siding, windows, gutters, and decks, all with the quality you trust. Same team, new name, full exterior services. Shell Roofing and Exteriors is committed to quality service and trusted by Western Pennsylvania residents for 14 years. For quality craftsmanship and experience, contact Shell Roofing and Exteriors. Find Shell Roofing and Exteriors on Facebook or visit them at shellbuilt.com.
Protect your home for decades with Warner's Homes and Improvements on South Erie Street in Mercer. Since 1958, Warner's have used the most up-to-date technology for roofing, siding, decks, and windows. Enjoy 50-year warranties on roofs, lifetime warranties on windows, and vinyl siding built to last a lifetime. Our wood-free decks, even the framing is composite or steel, and no rot, no worries. See it all in our showroom. Call 724-662-4600 or visit warnerconstruction.com. Warner's Homes and Improvements, built to last.
You're independent. So are we. We're a locally owned independent bank. Because of that, we make our loan decisions right here at the bank. You don't have to wait for some out-of-town loan committee to get together. We offer fast, quick answers on your loan requests.
Mercer County State Bank. Member FDIC. Your community bank. Online at mcsbank.bank.
Discover top-tier heart care at Shenango Valley Cardiology in Hermitage, PA and Hubbard, Ohio. Their expert team is dedicated to offering exceptional personalized cardiovascular services tailored to your needs. Whether you're seeking preventive consultation or advanced treatment options, their state-of-the-art facility is equipped to deliver comprehensive care. Schedule an appointment today. Learn more at mmchs.org. That's mmchs.org. Shenango Valley Cardiology. Your heart deserves the best.
Looking for compassionate, affordable health care? Sharon Community Health Center provides high-quality medical services to all, regardless of insurance coverage or financial status. Sharon Community Health Center's experienced professionals offer comprehensive care. From routine checkups to specialized treatment, Sharon Community Health Center is committed to removing barriers and making healthcare accessible for everyone in our community. Call 724-347-5529 or visit sharonchc.org to learn more and schedule your appointment today.
I just bought a used car.
As did I.
Mine has a slight dent in the driver's side door and a few other minor scratches, but hey, considering the deal I got, I can live with a few imperfections.
Well, I got the great price without the imperfections.
Whoa, there's no way that's used.
DK Auto LLC is a veteran-owned and operated used car dealership in Grove City. And with DK Auto's attention to detail, were it not for the title, you'd swear you're driving new. See the amazing selections at DKAutoLLCPA.com.
Need an exterior upgrade? Roofing, siding, decks, and all of your exterior needs are expertly handled by Penn Ohio Roofing and Siding Group. Trust Penn Ohio Roofing and Siding Group to provide a customized solution that meets your specific needs and preferences. They are an A+ rated BBB company and offer Uniflex silicone roof coating systems. With a 5-star rating, their commitment to quality is unmatched. Visit Penn Ohio Roofing and Siding today at pennohiorc.com.
Your home for the Pittsburgh Pirates and high school sports in Mercer County is Sports Radio 96.7.
And we're back here at Slippery Rock University. Ryan Briggs and Bob Greenburg with you. Don't forget, after the game, the Reinhardt's Insurance Player of the Game and the Lock, Stock, and Barrel Lock, Stock, and Barrel Play of the Game, excuse me. The starting lineups being introduced. We gave those to you moments ago. Sharon is the home team. Tigers, black tops, black pants. White numbers and letters, orange and white trim. South Park, white tops, blue numbers and letters, blue pants for the visitors from Allegheny County.
And obviously, a sun and heat today down at Slippery Rock Kasnevich Field. Got a little bit of a breeze going from left field to right field, but doesn't look like it's going to be that much of a factor, but definitely the heat will be a factor here this afternoon.
We'll take our final break, come back with the first pitch. South Park and Sharon. The state semifinals come up next on Sports Radio 96.7.
Checking account to Grove City Area Federal Credit Union. At the Grove City Area Federal Credit Union, you get a free checking account which limited transactions. Download the Grove City Area Federal Credit Union mobile app, which offers you 24/7 account access anywhere, anytime. See them at one of their 2 locations in Grove City or online at gcafcu.org. Member NCU 8.
Check, 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 check. Check, 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 Art.
agent. They offer the service I deserve, the coverage I need, all at a price I can afford.
Your local Erie agent in Hermitage is Reinhardt's Insurance. Get a quote at 724-342-2291 or visit reinhardts.com. Go to erieinsurance.com for company licensure and product details.
I just bought a used car.
As did I.
Mine has a slight dent in the driver's side door and a few other minor scratches, but hey, considering the deal I got, I can live with a few imperfections.
Well, I got the great price without the imperfections.
Whoa, there's no way that's used.
DK Auto LLC is a veteran-owned and operated used car dealership in Grove City. And with DK Auto's attention to detail, were it not for the title, you'd swear you're driving new. See the amazing selections at DKAutoLLCPA.com.
Your home for the Pittsburgh Pirates and high school sports in Mercer County is Sports Radio 96.7.
And we are back here on Sports Radio 96.7, Sports Radio 96.7 Facebook Live. Ryan Briggs, Bob Greenburg with you. Art Shannon back in the studio. Those of you listening over the air on the radio, I think we have everything ironed out now. We had a little bit of a sound issue. Had to switch one thing around, but we are ready to go here for this state semifinal. Maddie Vogan going through her warm-up tosses right now in the circle. Here at Slippery Rock, 200 down the lines, 220 to center. All turf here, where the dirt and warning track would be as a lighter shade of brown, and, of course, green in the outfield.
Maddie, 23-0 this year with a .20 ERA, 139 innings pitched. She's given up just 27 hits, 5 runs, only 4 earned runs, 326 strikeouts, just 12 walks. Her opposing batters hit .061 against Maddie Vogan, and now she's going to face South Park here in the top of the first. They're coming in with a great record, great batting lineup, and the winner goes to Penn State on Thursday.
So it'll be Sydney Dubiak leading off, hitting .366 this year, no home runs and a dozen runs batted in. Also has a team leading 10 steals. Maddie Vogan, the righty, and the first pitch is a little high for ball one. We're underway in the state semifinals at Slippery Rock University.
So here we go. Maddie Vogan.
The 1-0 from Vogan on the way. Swing and a miss. And that'll even the count at a ball and a strike on Dubiak, the senior shortstop.
You heard Coach Matetic, their goal is 5 strikeouts or less. That would be a significant accomplishment today.
1-1, strike at the knees. It's now 1-2 on the right-hand hitting Dubiak.
There's only one team this year has had single-digit strikeouts against Maddie Vogan. That was Hickory in their third matchup.
1-2 on the way. Swing and a miss. So Vogan picks up her first strikeout and one away. And that'll bring up the catcher, Emma Hayes, who comes in hitting at .459 on the season.
4 home runs, 29 RBIs as well for Hayes, the sophomore.
Corner infielders creeping in. Vogan's first pitch misses inside for a ball. It's 1-0 on the freshman catcher. Hayes, 16 extra base hits this year. She has 16 extra base hits and 12 singles. The 1-0. Strike at the top of the zone. Now 1-1 on Hayes. Mary Claire Brown doing the catching. It's Maya Bundren at first, Addie McFan at second, Izzy Renner at third, Alana Wilson at short. Outfield left to right is Brooklyn Ruzich, Marley Bundren, and Jocelyn Roberson. 1-1 is a little bit high now, 2-1 on Hayes.
Mary Claire Brown, a valedictorian, the only senior on this team at Sharon. Quite the story. So she has graduated from high school.
The head of the class. 2-1, misses a bit low. It's now 3-1 on Emma Hayes, the right-hand hitting catcher. Hayes team leading 29 runs batted in this year. Also 13 walks. 3-1, swing and a miss. She was swinging for the downs on that one. It's now 3-2.
Yeah, Coach Wade Vogan earlier this week, I asked what's the velocity of Maddie Vogan. He says anywhere up to about 67 miles an hour, which is, I'll give you the comparison.
3-2, swing and a miss. Back-to-back strikeouts to begin the game for Maddie Vogan. 2 down for Sydney Seckley. Seckley hitting a team-leading .507 this year. 13 extra base hits. She's knocked in 22.
Where she's at 45 feet away, 67 miles an hour is about 102 if it was Major League pitching.
First pitch cut on and missed by Seckley, and it's 0-1 on the number 3 hitter for South Park.
Seckley is quite the athlete. Going to Gannon for softball.
There's also an all-section performer, an outside hitter for the volleyball team. 0-1 fouled off the screen on the first base side. It's 0-2. Sharon, the home team in the first base dugout. South Park has the sun beating in on it, the third base side. It's another reason why you want to be the home team. It last at bats and the sun's not cooking you. The 0-2 from Vogan. Fouled straight back. Good cut from Seckley.
Really a big crowd here today at Kasnevich Field. We appreciate Slippery Rock University offering their incredible facility here today for this big game. I know a lot of the fans appreciate it.
No balls, 2 strikes, 2 away in the top of the first. Maddie Vogan gets the sign from Brown. 0-2 called, strike 3. She strikes out the side in the top of the first. Seckley down looking. Zeros across for South Park. We've played a half inning at Slippery Rock University. It's South Park 0. Sharon coming to bat on Sports Radio 96.7 and Sports Radio 96.7 Facebook Live.
Easy to bring your checking account to Grove City Area Federal Credit Union. At the Grove City Area Federal Credit Union, you get a free checking account which offers no minimum balance, no monthly service fees, a free Visa debit card, and unlimited transactions. Download the Grove City Area Federal Credit Union mobile app, which offers you 24/7 account access anywhere, anytime. See them at one of their 2 locations in Grove City or online at gcafcu.org. Member NCUA, Equal Housing and Equal Opportunity Lender. Grove City Area Federal Credit Union. Banking, but better.
Your home for the Pittsburgh Pirates and high school sports in Mercer County is Sports Radio 96.7.
We're back here at Slippery Rock University. Maddie Vogan, Addie McFan, Maya Bundrent due for Sharon. In the home half of the first inning, along with Bob Greenburg, Ryan Briggs here, we have Art Shannon back in the studio producing our game. Up top, Lee Gross manning the camera here at Slippery Rock University. Bob, a lot going on in the PIAA scoreboard, baseball and softball-wise. You have an update for maybe not a Mercer County team, but a team that's pretty close to us nonetheless.
Yeah, the Laurel Spartans advanced to Penn State. They beat Everett here this afternoon 9-5 in 2A. So congratulations to Laurel. They advanced. So our first local team making it to the state championship game.
Laurel heading to Penn State. One of these teams will as well and play in the 1:30 game on Thursday. But right now it'll be Sharon having Madeline Vogan leading off. Vogan hitting 619 this year, 9 home runs, 30 runs batted in for her this year.
Sydney Seckley, 19-1 pitching, 123 innings. She's given up 55 hits, 15 runs, only 8 earned runs. Her ERA is .46, 223 strikeouts, only 22 walks for the senior standout.
She is 5-0 in the playoffs. The first pitch to Vogan misses low for a ball. 1-0 on the junior Maddie Vogan.
Cindy has basically 5 pitches that she has been working with, which makes her very tough to hit against.
1-0 bouncer on the left side. And through the legs of the shortstop Dubiak, it'll be an error, and Vogan will reach. And with the Stanley Cup Finals ongoing, that was right through the 5-hole.
Yeah, just a kind of a one hopper there to shortstop. And right through the legs, maybe a little jitters there for South Park. And either way, it's a leadoff error, and Maddie Vogan at first.
That'll bring up Addie McFan, the number 2 batter in the Tiger order. McFan hitting .355 this year, 1 home run and 21 runs batted in. She hit the home run last Thursday out at DuBois against Susquehanna in the quarterfinals. Bunt pushed out in front of the plate. Coming towards it is Seckley. Throws over to first in time. Kempton making the catch. And taking second on the sacrifice is Vogan. The sacrifice goes 1-3.
Coach Matetic told us in our pregame interview that he knows errors might occur. As long as we make 1, we're okay. You can't make more than 1, or that could cause problems.
They've used up the margin for error.
There comes Maya Bundrent, batting .392 this year. 3 home runs, 22 RBI.
Bundrent lines this one foul on the first base side. It's 0-1 on the Tiger first baseman. Bundrent 3 for 16 in the playoffs. You have to think she is due to break out here. Corner infielders both in. Van Dyke from third. Kempton now even with the bag at first. 0-1 misses low. Ball and a strike. Vogan at second. Excellent speed for Maddie Vogan.
Yeah, anything to the outfield, and Vogan will score.
Outfield straight away. Normal depth. Ball and a strike. This one's line foul off the screen on the first base side, and it goes to 1-2.
Talking about Vogan, think about this, Briggsy. She has now gone 8 consecutive innings with striking out the side.
Wow, that's correct, yeah. There's 21 strikeouts against Susquehanna, and then 3 so far today.
That is 24 in a row.
329 on the season. The 1-2 misses a bit high. Now 2-2 on the right hand hitting Maya Bundrent. Four doubles, 3 triples as well for Bundrent this year, along with the 3 home runs. Tied for second on the team with 22 runs batted in. Seckley gets the sign, the 2-2. Fouled straight back, good cut. Right back into our wireless microphone behind home plate. And remains 2-2. Hayes doing the catching, Kempton at first, O'Connor at second, Van Dyke at third, Dubiak at short, outfield left to right, Mattis, Christina Polk, and Caitlin Polk. Seckley gets back onto the rubber, working on the third base side of the rubber. 2-2, it comes in and it clips the batter. Got her on the front arm. Bundrent hit by a pitch, first and second. Now for Izzy Renner. Renner hitting .386 this year, 1 home run, and 22 runs batted in.
Yeah, a hit by pitch. You don't see it every day, but Maya Bundrent will be at first now, and now comes the red-hot Izzy Renner, only a freshman. Very bright future for this young lady.
First pitch cut on a miss. Tardy on that one. It's now 0-1. So we talk about the fielding error, and then Bundrent being hit by a pitch with 2 strikes. It's a 2-2 count, but nonetheless, so a fielding error, and then not technically an error, but certainly Seckley gifting first base to Bundrent. So first and second. 0-1 fouled straight back, and it's now 0-2.
Renner is not only batting .386, but she has been a very steady third baseman, making multiple big plays here in these playoffs. Key plays, especially in that District 10 championship game.
Against Hickory, she was our Reinhardt's Insurance Player of the Game because of her work over at the hot corner in that 1-0 victory. She's behind in the count, 0-2. Seckley deals. And misses a little bit low.
Seckley, from some of the game reports, throws up around 60 miles an hour. We had said, multiple pitches. She's working on the rise ball, but when she has good control, she is tough to handle.
1-2 on the way. Popped on the infield. Infield fly in effect. And it is Addison O'Connor, the second baseman, making the catch on the edge of the outfield turf for a big second out in the bottom of the first.
Yeah, no question. Infield fly, big out there for Seckley. And now comes Marley Bundrent, center fielder, batting .267 this year, 1 home run, 16 RBI.
Right-hand batter, Vogan at second. Maya Bundrent, the older sister, over at first. Seckley's first pitch is a strike at the knees, 0-1. Seckley certainly has the type of stuff to be able to get out of a jam. She's retired 2 here in the inning, 2 on without benefit of a hit. Ahead of Bundrent, 0-1. Seckley gets the sign. That one misses a bit low. It's now 1-1.
It's one of those cases where if South Park can get out of this jam, that kind of a boost momentum-wise. Some nerves, some jitters. And if you can get out of this with some sloppy play, that could go a long way.
The 1-1, cut on and missed. Chased one out of the zone, now 1-2 on Marley Bundrant. Bundrant, 0 for her last 11. Looking to break out here. 2 on and 2 away in the bottom of the first. State semifinals today at Slippery Rock. South Park was retired in order. 3 strikeouts. On top of the first. Seckley deals, and a swing and a miss. Bundrant goes down on strikes, and the opportunity goes by the wayside for Sharon. No runs, no hits, 1 error, and 2 left. After 1 inning in the state semifinals at Slippery Rock University, South Park and Sharon scoreless on Sports Radio 96.7 and Sports Radio 96.7 Facebook Live.
Protect your home for decades with Warner's Homes and Improvements on South Erie Street in Mercer. Since 1958, Warner's have used the most up-to-date technology for roofing, siding, decks, and windows. Enjoy 50-year warranties on roofs, lifetime warranties on windows, and vinyl siding built to last a lifetime. Our wood-free decks, even the framing is composite or steel, and no rot, no worries. See it all in our showroom. Call 724-662-4600 or visit warnerconstruction.com. Warner's Homes and Improvements, built to last.
Your home for the Pittsburgh Pirates and high school sports in Mercer County is Sports Radio 96.7.
Welcome back to Slippery Rock University along with Bob Greenburg. I'm Ryan Briggs. I'm going to push the button there. There we go. Art Shannon back in the studio. He's pushing buttons properly back on the Shenango Valley Freeway. Lee Gross up top manning our camera today. South Park and Sharon scoreless after 1.
And, boy, a opportunity there for Sharon to take advantage of a couple mistakes here by South Park. But a championship team like South Park shows their muster and their mettle by getting out of the inning with no damage.
Grace Kempton, Caitlin Polk, Caitlin Mattis do for the Eagles. Kempton leading off the South Park first baseman, hitting .477 this year. 2 home runs and a team lead, or second on the team with 28 runs batted in. And the first pitch from Maddie Vogan is a strike to the Bethany-bound Grace Kempton. So she'll be teammates with Hickory's Olivia Schneider next year, Bob.
That'll be a good combination there.
0-1 misses away, now 1-1. Head coach Lexi Buck finishing up her first season down at Bethany. Bison, they were in action on the final day of the PAC tournament this year.
Former Hickory standout Morgan Huey on that staff, coaching staff.
What a career she had there, and doing a great job transitioning to coaching as well. The 1-1 from Vogan is high, 2-1 to Kempton. Kempton was an all Section 3 performer last year as a junior in District 7. South Park winning Section 3 once again, going 10-0 this year. 2-1, a little bit high, now 3-1. South Park went 10-0, Keystone Oaks and McGuffey 7-3, Charleroi 4-6, Steel Valley 2-8, East Allegheny 0-10. South Park undefeated 4 years in a row in league play. The 3-1 from Vogan on the inside corner for a strike, and it's now 3-2 on Kempton.
Maddie Vogan has a lot of incredible pitching stats, but the one that I go back to is only 12 walks this year is really unbelievable.
Payoff pitch from Vogan. Called strike 3. Put that one on the inside corner. And that's 4 strikeouts in a row to begin the game for Maddie Vogan.
She picks up where she left off on Thursday. Caitlin Polk now batting, the right fielder, batting .349 on the year, 2 home runs, 16 RBIs.
Right-hand batter, right fielder. Vogan's first pitch, swing and a miss. And it's 0-1 on the number 5 batter in the inning. Or in the lineup, I should say. Polk to be followed by Caitlin Mattis. 0-1, tardy on that one, now 0-2.
Winner of this game will face the winner of Pine Grove and Mid-Valley. It looks like they're just getting ready to start at Hazelton. We'll keep you updated on that.
Mid-Valley District 2 champ, Pine Grove the District 11 champion. 0-2 fouled straight back. It stays 0-2 on Polk. South Park in the white jerseys, the blue numbers and letters, but the number font very much like the Toronto Blue Jays. kind of the double lines forming the number.
Only you would make that connection.
0-2, swing and a miss. So 5 strikeouts. We heard Coach Matetic before the game. They were hoping to keep the strikeouts to 5 or fewer. Well, they've already matched it, and there's 2 outs in the 5th inning. Or the 2nd inning. That'll bring up Caitlin Mattis, 5 strikeouts. Mattis hitting .250 this year.
And he talked about, Coach talked about all the work they did the last couple of days preparing for Maddie Vogan, but I'm not sure how much you can prepare for what she brings.
The 0-1, swing and a miss. It's now 0-2. Vogan so far 19 strikes, 7 balls. Right-hand batter, Mattis. Even stance, Vogan's 0-2. And a half swing. Did she go around? And yes, says Chris Zoltowski down at first. Joe Rocco, the home plate umpire, checked. And that will end the inning. 3 more strikeouts for Vogan. She strikes out the side for the 2nd straight inning. No runs, no hits, no errors, and nobody left. It's the middle of the 2nd at Slippery Rock University. South Park and Sharon scoreless on Sports Radio 96.7.
Your knee, your shoulder, whatever has been holding you back, UPMC Orthopedic Care is where you'll find experts to help you get back to a better quality of life. UPMC is pioneering minimally invasive surgeries, and we offer personalized treatment plans and same-day surgery to get you home and moving sooner. It's your ankle, your elbow, your hand, and it's your move. Visit upmc.com/ortho to learn how UPMC can help.
Your home for the Pittsburgh Pirates and high school sports in Mercer County is Sports Radio 96.7.
Bottom of the 2nd, 6, 7, and 8 in the Sharon order do. Brooklyn Ruzic, Aaliyah Fleet, and Mary Claire Brown. Tigers had 2 runners on with 1 out in the bottom of the 1st. Could not score. Hope to get something going here in the bottom of the 2nd against Sydney Seckley, who did a good job of getting out of that mess in the bottom of the 1st. Ruzic hitting .242, no home runs, and a dozen runs batted in. Puts a bunt on the first base side, grabbed by Seckley. Guns it to Kempton in time, and quickly one away in the bottom of the 1st, or bottom of the 2nd, pardon me.
Yeah, it's really a nice bunt there by Brooklyn. Just not getting it deep enough down the first baseline, and Seckley really had no problem getting it and throwing her out.
One away for the DP, Aaliyah Fleet. She's hitting for the right fielder, Jocelyn Roberson. Fleet hitting .242 this year, a home run, and 3 runs batted in. Seckley, the righty, sends the first pitch high and away for a ball on Fleet.
I want to thank our video sponsors once again, Giovanni's of Sharon, Sharon American Legion Post 299, and Sharon Community Health Center, helping provide our live video broadcast today here on Facebook.
Seckley's 1-0 fouled off the screen. It's now 1-1 on Fleet.
Well, this bottom of the lineup for Sharon, they have been key here in these playoffs. Each and every game, they have been contributing more than just a hit or 2 there, really becoming a big part of this offense, and really have been a big part of this success here in these playoffs.
1-1 on the inside corner. It's now 1-2. You hear the call from home plate umpire Joe Rocco. For those of you keeping track of things, we gave the umpires before the game. Ned Bailey, who was listed at third base, is at second with Paul Komorowski at third. That was a late change. Ball and 2 strikes. Seckley brings the hands together. Now winds and deals. And that one fouled off. Fleet stays alive. Third baseman, go ahead, Bob.
I had mentioned Laurel winning, going to the state finals. That's the first time in their program history, and they finished 3rd in the WPIAL. So that's been a great run for Laurel.
That is Class 2A, correct?
That is correct.
They scaled Mount Everett today, District 5 champs. The 1-2 misses inside. 2-2 now to Fleet. Fleet went 1 for 3 with a run in the victory over Mount Pleasant in the first round of the state tournament. The 4-0 Tiger victory. Mount Pleasant's the team that lost to South Park in the District 7 title game. 2-2, fouled off. Fleet hanging tough, as we'll have at least 7 pitches in this plate appearance. Van Dyke, third baseman, even with the bag. At Kempton, likewise at first. Outfield in a step or two, but straight away. Another 2-2 from Seckley on the way. Here it comes. This is inside, and the count now 3-2 on Aaliyah Fleet.
Pine Grove have taken a 1-0 lead over Mid-Valley. That is in the other 3A semifinal game going on right now in Hazleton.
Winner of this gets the winner of that one Thursday at 1:30 in University Park. Payoff pitch coming on the way. Swing and a miss. Fleet chased that one out of the zone. Second strikeout for Seckley. 2 away. And it brings up Mary Claire Brown. Brown, 4 for 11 in the playoffs. The average is up to 184.
Yeah, it says a lot. Didn't have a great year hitting in the regular season, but Mary Claire has come up clutch here multiple times in these playoffs.
8 for her last 20. 5 of those hits doubles. Seckley's first pitch right down the pipe for strike 1.
In addition to being a great catcher, I also was told she had a great speech. It was very entertaining from multiple people that I asked about, so great to hear.
If you're going to be a 4-year starter at catcher, you have to be able to communicate to people. 0-1 fouled straight back. It's now 0-2.
She has caught every game of Maddie Vogan's career. So that is, she's had best view in town on the Maddie Vogan experience.
She's recorded a lot of putouts. 0-2 on the way. Fouled off.
Right off the mask of
Joe Rocco.
Yeah.
So he'll take a moment to clear the cobwebs. And now the other umpires are going to come in and check on him, make sure that he's okay. That caught him flush.
And they will obviously take some time here.
Wade Vogan talking to Mary Claire Brown over in the third base box. The South Park infield gathering in the circle, and the first base umpire, Chris Zoltowski, came over and brushed off the rubber, even though there's no dirt out there. He looked good doing it, though. It's still spick and span out there.
That is a tradition you just can't get rid of. That's
He came prepared. Chuck Matsko, the observer, he will note that he had his little brush with him. 0-2, looped out into center field, and coming in to make the catch is Christina Polk. That one hung up long enough, and Polk will flag it down to end the inning. Sharon set down in order. We've played 2 innings at Slippery Rock University. Sharon and South Park scoreless on Sports Radio 96.7 and Sports Radio 96.7 Facebook Live.
Top Tier Federal Credit Union is now open at 2790 East State Street in Hermitage, near Cranex. Stop in or start your membership application online at toptierfcu.org. The credit union offers checking, savings, loans, and much more, and they incentivize you to do business with them with their special bonus dividend. Top Tier Federal Credit Union, everything banking should be. Personalized, simple, and member-focused. Now open at 2790 East State Street in Hermitage, near Cranex. Federally insured by NCUA, Equal Housing Lender.
Your home for the Pittsburgh Pirates and high school sports in Mercer County is Sports Radio 96.7.
Welcome back to sunny Slippery Rock University. Ryan Briggs and Bob Greenburg with you on this 85-degree day in northwest Butler County. South Park and Sharon scoreless as we go to the third.
Support our veterans and join the fun at the Sharon American Legion. They have fish fry on Fridays, bingo every Thursday and Friday with doors opening at 5 o'clock. Sharon American Legion, Post 299, honoring service, building community.
You know, a lot of the people in Sharon would love to listen to the Tigers Thursday at Penn State in the state title game, then go to bingo on Thursday. And, right now, Maddie Vogan, she has the coverall, 6 strikeouts. As we get ready for the bottom or the top of the third, Layla Pacifico, Paige Van Dyke, and Addison O'Connor do for the District 7 champion South Park. Pacifico, the DP, batting for the center fielder, Christina Polk, who recorded the last put out on the bottom of the second. Pacifico 265 average this year. 3 doubles and a couple of triples. She's knocked in 11. Vogan's first pitch, swing and a miss. Pacifico late on that one. 0-1.
And that is vintage Maddie Vogan. She gets ahead of the batters so often. Rare you ever see her fall behind.
0-1, strike at the top of the zone, now 0-2. Pacifico, right-hand batter who doesn't have a big zone. But Vogan put that one in at the top of the zone. It's 0-2. 0-2, fouled straight back. Good cut that time from Pacifico. And it stays 0-2.
The last Sharon team to make it to a state championship game was the 2018 boys basketball team under Zach Sarver, Ethan Porterfield. That was a great basketball team. Before that, mid-90s, the Sharon football team made it in back-to-back years.
0-2, popped foul. 94-95, of course, the Sharon teams, which were fabulous, had to run into Berwick 2 years in a row.
And the legendary George Curry, the head coach.
Possible that Sharon could play a District 2 team at Mid-Valley on Thursday. 0-2 from Vogan, swing and a miss. Strikeout number 7. 7 up, 7 down. 1 away for Paige Van Dyke. Van Dyke hitting 171, no home runs and 3 runs batted in.
It's 28 consecutive strikeouts now for Maddie Vogan, dating back to last Thursday.
Van Dyke, righty batter, shows bunt, and the bunt fouled off on the third base side. It is 0-1. Izzy Runner, the third baseman, was playing in. We'll see if she comes in even a step or two more.
Bunting is a good idea in most cases, but against Maddie Vogan, it's not easy to do.
Especially with as hard as she throws and that rise ball. 0-1, swing and a miss. Late on that one, it's now 0-2 on Paige Van Dyke. Van Dyke also 3 pitching wins this year. She's made a couple of starts, 7 total appearances, 17 strikeouts and 4 walks in 16 innings. 0-2, fouled straight back. Certainly a chance that Van Dyke will take on a greater yoke of the pitching responsibility next year, with Seckley graduating. Right now, Van Dyke playing third today. She's behind Vogan 0-2. The number 8 hitter in the order. Pitch on the way. Swing and a miss. Another strikeout for Vogan. 8 up, 8 down, all via the strikeout. 2 away for Addison O'Connor, the number 9 hitter. O'Connor, 229 average this year.
So Maddie Vogan has come out firing here this afternoon as she has struck out the first 8 batters here for South Park.
First lefty batter. In fact, the only lefty batter in the lineup is O'Connor, and she takes that one high for a ball.
And she gave us the looking like she was going to try to drag a bunt down if she could.
Either that or maybe try and slap one, punch it the other way. Slightly closed stance for O'Connor. 1-0, strike on the outside corner now. Now even up the count, a ball and a strike. Vogan, 30 strikes, 8 balls today. She has had a couple of 3-ball counts. Now the count 1-1. Vogan deals. Strike right down the middle now, 1-2 on Addison O'Connor. O'Connor, 5 doubles this year, 11 hits total, 6 singles, 5 doubles. Vogan's 1-2. Check swing foul. O'Connor staying alive.
Even though it's a kind of a slap hit there, it wouldn't be categorized as a bunt attempt. So it's not automatic strike 3 there.
Back in the box with the hot pink batting gloves on. 1-2. Check foul again on the third base side. It stays 1-2 on O'Connor. Bundred behind the bag over at first. Renner hugging the line. Now Wilson, the shortstop, creeping in. And front of the baseline between second and third. 1-2, another check swing foul. As hard as Vogan throws, if you just get the bat on it, it's going to go at least a little ways.
Easier said than done.
Oh, certainly, yeah.
And the wind now picking up a little bit here, Briggsy, coming from center field in.
1-2 called, strike 3. 9 up, 9 down, 9 strikeouts for Matty Vogan. No runs, no hits, no errors, nobody left. Through 2 1/2 innings in the state semifinals. Sharon and South Park scoreless on Sports Radio 96.7.
2790 East State Street in Hermitage, near Cranex. Stop in or start your membership application online at toptierfcu.org. The credit union offers checking, savings, loans, and much more, and they incentivize you to do business with them with their special bonus dividend. Top Tier Federal Credit Union, everything banking should be. Personalized, simple, and member-focused. Now open at 2790 East State Street in Hermitage, near Cranex. Federally insured by NCUA, Equal Housing Lender.
Your home for the Pittsburgh Pirates and high school sports in Mercer County is Sports Radio 96.7.
Back at Slippery Rock University, 9-1-2 due for the Sharon Tigers. Alana Wilson, Matty Vogan, and Addie McFan in the bottom of the third against South Park ace Sydney Seckley. We're still looking for our first hit of the game. Sharon had 2 runners on in the first inning thanks to an error and a hit by pitch. No runs, no hits. The only error of the game courtesy of South Park so far.
Pine Grove leads 2-0 over Mid Valley. That's in the top of the second. Winner of that game plays the winner of this game on Thursday.
Alana Wilson, right-hand hitting shortstop, will stand in and swings the first pitch. Comes up empty, 0-1 on Wilson. Wilson, 4 home runs, 18 runs batted in, along with her .357 average. 5 for 12 in the playoffs.
So 30 consecutive strikeouts now for Matty Vogan.
30 outs by strikeout.
Correct.
0-1, wave and a miss, now 0-2 on Alana Wilson. Wilson, 3-sport athlete at Sharon. 26 aces for the volleyball team last fall and averaged a shade over 4 points per game in basketball season.
She's really having a fine softball season as well. One of the top 9 hitters you're going to see anywhere.
Seckley's 0-2. High, didn't get Wilson the chase after that one. It's now 1-2. Alana Wilson in the back of the box. Toes on the inside chalk line. 1-2 right down the middle, called strike 3. Locked her up with that one. That's strikeout number 3 for Sydney Seckley. 809 in her career. One away back to the top of the order for Matty Vogan, who reached on an error in the first.
Matty hit her 9th home run of the season on Thursday. Towering shot in DuBois. 37th home run of her career.
Vogan, right-hand batter. Said reached on in the air, hit the one-hop smash and went through the legs of the shortstop Dubiak. First offering is off the plate away for ball 1. Outfield straight away and deep. Infield playing her straight up as well. Van Dyke at third, Kempton at first, even with the respective bags. Seckley gets the sign from Hayes. The 1-0, high, 2-0. Full house here at Slippery Rock University. People up on the hillside on the third base side as well. You see a mix of orange and black and blue and white for South Park. 2-0, pop foul behind the plate. Hayes coming back, and it will land in the bleachers. It's 2-1. Now 2-1 on the Sharon leadoff hitter, Matty Vogan. Vogan, right-hand batter, middle of the box. The 2-1 on the way. High for ball 3, and it's now 3-1 on Vogan. Addie McFan, who had a sacrifice in her first plate appearance, is on deck. Seckley steps behind the rubber, fixes her glove, and now she's ready to deliver the 3-1. Pitch on the way. This one's belted out to center. Polk going back. It is over her head. It will one-hop the fence. Vogan on her way to second. She's thinking 3. The throw will be cut off. It's a sliding triple for Maddie Vogan. The Sharon Tigers have the go-ahead run 60 feet away.
Yeah, Maddie Vogan takes that fastball and drives it off the center field fence, 220 away. And really a good defensive play out there by Polk. Had a good jump on it, but just could not run it down. So 1-out triple by Maddie Vogan.
That'll bring up Addie McFan, who had the sacrifice bunt in her first plate appearance. Vogan over at third after the triple, her 5th triple of the season. Her 20th extra base hit. Just 20 singles and 20 extra base hits this year. She's at third with 1 down. The South Park infield convenes. Now Joe Rocco, the home plate umpire, comes out and says, let's move it along, ladies.
And Christina Polk had a good jump on that, but Vogan's speed, a lot of players, maybe that's a stand-up double, but Vogan easily getting into third base.
I was going to say, you were spot on. That's a double for 95% of the players in Western Pennsylvania. Vogan into third easily. Corner infielders are way in. McFan shows bunt, pulls back and takes a strike. Ball gets away from Hayes, the catcher, momentarily, but not far enough for Vogan to think about coming home.
This will be more of a kind of a squeeze play here with the fast runner on third. McFan just trying to put the ball in play.
McFan certainly has some pop in her bat. If you asked who leads Sharon in doubles, it's McFan, 7 this year. 0-1, it's a bunt pushed back between the plate and the rubber, picked up by Seckley. She'll put it in her pocket. It's a bunt single. McFan reaches. Vogan stays at third. Now first and third with 1 down.
He has a great bunt, and Seckley came in, looked back Vogan, but by the time she looked to first base, McFan was already almost there. No throw. So great job by Addie McFan.
Brings up Maya Bundren, hit by a pitch in the first. First and third, 1 down for Sharon. No score, but the Tigers a golden opportunity. They left 2 runners on the first. Vogan at third, McFan the trail runner at first. Excellent speed on the bases for Sharon. Seckley's first pitch, a bunt pushed back towards the rubber. Grabbed by Seckley, throws over to the second baseman O'Connor covering. Sacrifice goes 1-4. McFan to second. Vogan stays at third, but now 2 away.
Yeah, I would like to have seen Meyer hit away there, but now you got 1 shot here with Izzy Renner, who's been hot.
Renner popped out in her first at bat today. Popped out to the second baseman O'Connor. Excuse me. Vogan at third. Now McFan at second with 2 down. Now time granted to Izzy Renner.
I mean, if you're going to bunt to try to score, the bunt has to get by the pitcher. And the 2 bunts were right back to the pitcher, so there's no way Maddie Vogan could score there.
2 on, 2 outs in the first pitch. A little bit low, ball 1. To Izzy Renner. What a spot for the freshman third baseman. Renner has knocked in 22 runs this year, 4 of those in the postseason. He's hitting .333 in the playoffs, 5 for 15. 1-0 down the right field line, foul, and that'll even the count at a ball and a strike.
Izzy Renner has been clutch here in these playoffs. Can't you do it again here this afternoon?
Outfield straightaway, the right fielder, Caitlin Polk, shading the line a step or 2. A lot of room in right center. The 1-1 from Seckley on the way. Bouncer left side, grabbed by the shortstop. Dubek knocks it down, throws over to first, and in time.
Oh my, what a play. bang play at first. Give credit to Dubiak for staying with it. Looks like maybe would have been an error and a run, but it's not.
So Seckley gets out of the jam as runner retired 6-3. For Sharon, no runs, 2 hits, no errors, and 2 runners left in scoring position. On to the 4th. South Park and Sharon scoreless on Sports Radio 96.7.
It's so easy to bring your checking account to Grove City Area Federal Credit Union. At the Grove City Area Federal Credit Union, you get a free checking account which offers no minimum balance, no monthly service fees, a free Visa debit card, and unlimited transactions. Download the Grove City Area Federal Credit Union mobile app, which offers you 24/7 account access anywhere, anytime. See them at one of their 2 locations in Grove City or online at gcafcu.org. Member NCUA, Equal Housing and Equal Opportunity Lender. Grove City Area Federal Credit Union. Banking, but better.
Your home for the Pittsburgh Pirates and high school sports in Mercer County is Sports Radio 96.7.
Sharon Tigers had first and third, 1 out, did not score. At first and second, 1 out in the first inning, did not score. We are scoreless heading to the 4th inning, along with Bob Greenburg, Ryan Briggs here today at Slippery Rock University. And games like this, Bob, you start to you hope you don't end up ruining those missed opportunities.
And, it's one of those, it'll be debated, especially if Sharon does not win this game, about bunting your third hitter with first and third. And, anything really in play, Maddie's going to score, but a bunt back to the pitcher, she can't. But just didn't execute.
First pitch to Sydney Dubiak is a swinging strike, 0-1. Dubiak struck out in the first leading off the game. 9 up, 9 down, 9 strikeouts for Vogan so far. So if you are just trying to catch up on your scorecard, not real hard on the South Park side. 0-1, swing and a miss, now 0-2. Vogan, 37 strikes, 8 balls today.
The national high school record, by the way, for consecutive strikeouts. I'll give you that number in a second.
0-2, swing and a miss. Well, one more added to that list. 10th strikeout of the day for Vogan. Dubiak down on strikes. So it'll bring up Emma Hayes, who's 0 for 1.
31 in a row now. The national high school record for consecutive strikeouts is held by Shannon Becker of New York. 38 in a row in 2019.
Swing and a miss. Now 0-1 on Emma Hayes, who struck out swinging in the first. Now, was that batters or just outs recorded via strikeout?
During this stretch, Shannon threw an all-strikeout perfect game.
Okay. 0-1, swing and a miss, now 0-2. Well, so far, 10 up, 10 down via strikeout for Vogan, and she's ahead of Hayes, 0-2. Right-hand batting catcher.
Do more research if necessary.
0-2, right down Main Street, called strike 3.
And that is 11 strikeouts in a row. Deja vu all over again here for Maddie Vogan and the Sharon Tigers.
2 away for Sydney Seckley, struck out looking in the first. First offering from Vogan, misses inside for a ball. 1-0 on the South Park pitcher, Sydney Seckley. Seckley knocked in 4 runs in the quarterfinal win over Westmont Hilltop. She fouls off the 1-0. It's now 1-1. That was a one-sided victory, a run rule win over Westmont Hilltop. South Park able to break that one open thanks to 8 walks from the Westmont Hilltop pitching staff in the later innings. 1-1. This one skied out into short right field. Addie McFan near the foul line in fair territory makes the catch. And the first ball put in play by South Park ends up in the leather of Addie McFan, and that ends the 4th inning. No runs, no hits, no errors, nobody left. Halfway home in the state semifinal, South Park and Sharon still scoreless on Sports Radio 96.7.
Your knee, your shoulder, whatever has been holding you back, UPMC Orthopedic Care is where you'll find experts to help you get back to a better quality of life. UPMC is pioneering minimally invasive surgeries, and we offer personalized treatment plans and same-day surgery to get you home and moving sooner. It's your ankle, your elbow, your hand, and it's your move. Visit upmc.com/ortho to learn how UPMC can help.
Your home for the Pittsburgh Pirates and high school sports in Mercer County is Sports Radio 96.7.
We are back here at Slippery Rock University along with Bob Greenburg, Ryan Briggs here at Slippery Rock University. Art Shannon producing our game. Lee Gross on camera.
Just want to remind you that whether it's lunch, dinner, or catering your next event, you can count on fresh pizza, pasta, subs, and more with hometown support at Giovanni's of Sharon. Per our crack research staff, Maddie Vogan struck out the last 7 batters against Mount Pleasant, 21 in a row against Susquehanna, and 11 in a row here today. So that would be 39 in a row. And if the national record was 38, then we think Maddie Vogan may have just broken a national record.
But there were some batters that reached it by
Correct.
Susquehanna.
That is correct. So we'll have to get a clarification on that. But either way, it's unbelievable.
It certainly is. Marley Bundren will lead off, and she swings the first pitch and fouls it off 0-1 on the number 5 hitter in the Sharon order. Marley Bundren, Brooklyn Ruzic, Aaliyah Fleet due in the bottom of the 4th against Sydney Seckley. Seckley has struck out 3, and she's worked out of a couple of jams today. Keep this one scoreless. Seckley's 0-1, misses a little bit high. Now 1-1 on the Sharon center fielder.
Sharon's got to feel a little bit frustrated. They've had a couple great opportunities here in this game to score runs, but not able to make the clutch hit.
Tigers have left 4 runners on, 3 in scoring position. 1-1, cut on and missed. Bundren went fishing after that one, now 1-2.
I do want to clarify one stat I said. Mary Claire Brown did not catch one game this year. I believe she had a college visit, we're being told by Mark Slazak. So she didn't catch every one of the games this year.
1-2, foul back, and it stays a ball and 2 strikes on Marley Bundren. She was second team all-region last year. As a freshman. Certainly have to think she's going to be in line for some all-conference recognition again here in 2026. Right now she's behind Sydney Seckley 1-2. Corner infielders are even with the respective bags. The 1-2. Swing and a miss. Bundren down on strikes for the second time today. 4th punch out for Seckley.
You got to feel, if you're a South Park fan, you got to feel pretty good right now. I mean, first 11 batters struck out. No chances, and Sharon had a couple great opportunities to score, and they were able to avoid those.
Certainly, if, like the old video games had the momentum meter, the momentum's on the side of the team in blue and white right now. Getting on a couple of jams, and Seckley's pitching very well. Facing Brooklyn Ruzic, who bunted back to Seckley to lead off the second. First pitch, check swing, and able to hold up the swing is Ruzic. Count is 1-0. On the left fielder of the Tigers.
Ultimately, the question is, will South Park be able to hit anything in play or for a hit against Maddie Vogan? If they can't, obviously they're not going to win.
1-0, wave and a miss. Now 1-1. It's unlike in, say, football or basketball, you can't score off your defense in softball. One ball, 1 strike, 1 away. Bottom of the 4th. 1-1's a check swing foul. Sends the on-deck batter, Aaliyah Fleet, skipping out of the way. Now 1-2 on Ruzic. Ruzic hits in 7 of her last 8 games coming down the stretch. 4 for 15 in the postseason.
Yeah, she has really come up big here down the stretch here for Wade Vogan.
Outfield straightaway, normal depth. Corner infielders even with the bags. Middle infielders in their traditional spots as well. Second baseman O'Connor perhaps shading the hole a step. There's a check swing roller up the first base line. Foul past Kempton. Could have been exciting for Sharon, but that one was outside the bag over at first. it stays 1-2.
That was close, but definitely foul.
If they'd had the double bag, it probably would have hit the double bag, the outside bag. Another 1-2 coming to Ruzic. Seckley, 38 strikes, 16 balls today. Her 55th pitch of the afternoon is fouled off the front leg and rolls back towards the edge of the circle. And we'll have another 1-2. Clearly hit Ruzic, but she took off her first anyway.
Well, you never know. Umpire may not have seen it. You never know. So she's doing what she was taught.
Yeah, run. You never know. But now she'll stand back in the right-hand batter's box and await another 1-2 from Seckley. Working third base side, the righty deals. Misses a little bit inside. Now 2-2. To Ruzic with Fleet, the Tiger DP, waiting on deck.
0-0 here. South Park and Sharon. PIAA semifinals here in Sippy Rock. We are in the bottom of the fourth.
2 balls, 2 strikes. The pitch on the way. This is a little bit low, and the count goes to 3-2.
These two teams played last year in the state playoffs. Sharon winning 2-1.
That was the first round last year as South Park lost to Mohawk in the District 7 title game.
Sharon winning on the final play of the game.
We might be setting up for something like that again here today. Payoff pitch from Seckley. Swing and a miss. Went with the off-speed pitch. And back-to-back strikeouts to start the fourth inning for Sydney Seckley. 5 strikeouts now for the South Park ace.
Pine Grove 2, Mid-Valley 1, end of 3. That'll be the Eastern Final, as we call it, in 3A.
Winners will play Thursday at 1:30 at Penn State. Seckley's first pitch to Fleet is a strike on the inner third, 0-1. To Fleet, who's batting for the right fielder, Jocelyn Roberson.
4 seniors on the South Park starting lineup, just the one on the Sharon team, Mary Claire Brown.
0-1's poked right back to the circle. Grabbed by Seckley. She'll gun it over to Kempton, and that will end the inning. So a very tidy fourth inning for Seckley. No runs, no hits, no errors. Nobody left. On to the fifth. Sharon and South Park scoreless in the state semifinals. On your home for high school sports all season long, Sports Radio 96.7 and Sports Radio 96.7 Facebook Live.
Need an exterior upgrade? Roofing, siding, decks, and all of your exterior needs are expertly handled by Penn Ohio Roofing and Siding Group. Trust Penn Ohio Roofing and Siding Group to provide a customized solution that meets your specific needs and preferences. They are an A+ rated BBB company and offer Uniflex silicone roof coating systems. With a 5-star rating, their commitment to quality is unmatched. Visit Penn Ohio Roofing and Siding today at pennohiorc.com.
Your home for the Pittsburgh Pirates and high school sports in Mercer County is Sports Radio 96.7.
We are back on Sports Radio 96.7 and Sports Radio 96.7 Facebook Live, along with Bob Greenburg, Ryan Briggs with you. For those of you tuning in for Pick Sports Line, they'll be back next week. Bob and Hugh. Bob's with me. Your second favorite Monday afternoon partner behind Hugh P. Ringer.
Yeah, we'll be back next Monday to talk all things sports, Steelers, Pirates, NBA championship.
Grace Kempton standing in, and she takes ball 1 from Maddie Vogan. Kempton, Polk, that's Caitlin Polk, Caitlin Mattis, middle third of the South Park order. Kempton struck out looking, leading off the second. One of 11 strikeouts today for Madeline Vogan. 1-0's a bit high, now 2-0. South Park looking for its first base runner of the afternoon.
Maddie Vogan is a Penn State commit. Obviously not official yet. He's only a junior, but she told me in my interview last week that she is locked into Penn State.
She's locked in on that pitch. A strike down the middle, now 2-1. Two balls and a strike now on Kempton, the right-hand hitting first baseman. 2-1. This one's skied out into left along the line, coming over and making the catch in foul territory is Brooklyn Ruzic. That ball hung up for a long time. Wind pushing it away from Ruzic, but the Sharon left fielder flags it down for out number 1.
I think that was in foul territory, but either way, it was a great running play by Rusic for the first out of the inning. When you're sitting out there in the field and you're seeing Matty Vogan striking out everybody, sometimes the ball comes your way. Maybe you're not ready, but this Sharon defense has been.
Brings up Caitlin Polk and comes up empty on the first one. 0-1 on Polk, who struck out in the second. Ruzic went a long way, and the wind was not helping her. 0-1 cut on a miss, now 0-2 on Polk. South Park right fielder. Six doubles, a triple, and 2 home runs this year for her. Swing and a miss. Chase that one. Strikeout number 12 for Vogan. 2 away for Caitlin Mattis. Mattis struck out back in the second.
Sharon Tigers trying to become the first Mercer County softball team ever to make it to the state championship game. Scoreless right now, 0-0 in the top of the 5th.
The first pitch is cut on and missed by Mattis, 0-1. It was a quarter century ago, 25 years ago, that Kennedy Christian at the time and Grove City were the first 2 Mercer County teams to make the state playoffs in softball. We've had a lot of deep runs, but nobody's gotten to the big game yet. 0-1 foul behind the plate. Mary Claire Brown, does she have a play? She does. Brown makes the catch. 15 up, 15 down. It's the middle of the 5th at Slippery Rock University. Sharon and South Park scoreless on your home for the PIAA playoffs. Sports Radio 96.7.
Agriculture is more than a business. It's a way of life. My bank understands agriculture. They're local. They're here for the long haul. Agriculture is a business that varies like the weather. That's why I need a financial partner I can grow with, in good times and bad, weather or not. Mercer County State Bank. Member FDIC. Your community bank. Online at mcsbank.bank.
Your home for the Pittsburgh Pirates and high school sports in Mercer County is Sports Radio 96.7.
We head to the bottom of the 5th inning. Mary Claire Brown, Alana Wilson, Maddie Vogan, 8-9-1 on the Sharon order due against South Park's Sydney Seckley. No score.
Sharon Community Health Center, your health comes first. Learn more at sharonchc.org or call to schedule an appointment, 724-347-5529. Sharon Community Health Center, one of our great video sponsors here this afternoon.
Appreciate their support, as well as all of our sponsors throughout this 2025-26 academic year. And the first pitch from Seckley to Mary Claire Brown is cut on and missed, 0-1 on the Sharon catcher, who flew out to center to close out the second inning. Back in late August when we began our high school broadcast schedule. And is this the last broadcast or the penultimate broadcast for us, Bob? I'm voting for the latter, but...
Yes, me too.
South Park Eagles, they're having a lot to say about it, too. And the 0-1 cut on and missed. Seckley now ahead of Brown, 0-2.
South Park, their program, they won a state championship in 2017. So they've had success winning the big trophy almost a decade ago.
South Park's also had so many great runs in girls basketball as well over the last quarter century or so. 0-2, popped on the first base side. Kempton near the bag on the edge of the chalk line makes the catch. Brown is retired for the first out. One down for Alana Wilson, who struck out looking, leading off the third.
South Park was part of one of the most memorable PIAA basketball finishes of all time when Nikki Urbanus Hickory hit that three-pointer at the buzzer at Farrell's E.J. McCluskey Gymnasium over a decade ago.
Yeah, South Park had the lead late, and then Hickory winning it at the buzzer. The Hornets were undefeated that year. Alana Wilson pops the first one up foul on the bunt attempt. It's 0-1.
South Park fans, I apologize. That the ones that I've just made feel upset about that, because that was, I'm sure, a memory they don't want to remember.
I believe that was the final game as head coach for Reggie Wells, who racked up a lot of wins with the Eagles. 0-1 to Wilson, shows bunt, and that one hit her in the leg, but did she get the bunt back, or the bat back?
And let's see if there's going to be a question here. Right now, it's a hit by pitch. It does not look like there's going to be a debate. Did she get the bat back? So it's not going to be a strike. It'll be hit by pitch.
So it brings up Maddie Vogan. She tripled in her last at bat, reached on an error in the first, officially 1 for 2. Second hit batter of the day by Seckley.
I may have come out and asked that question. Now they're going to intentionally walk Maddie Vogan.
Sharon fans are not thrilled about it, but
I may have come out and asked about that bunt hit by pitch, just to ask. But either way, it's now first and second with one out here in the bottom of the fifth.
Brings up Addie McFan, sacrifice bunt on the first, infield single in the third, a bunt single. Excellent speed on the bases. First pitch from Seckley. The strike down the middle. It's 0-1 on McFan. No score in the bottom of the fifth. Sharon threatened in the first, threatened in the third, now threatening again in the fifth. Tigers have stranded 4 so far today, 3 in scoring position. Wilson at second, Vogan at first. The 0-1 fouled straight back. In the first, sacrifice last back in the third.
So 2 outs here for the Tigers. First and second. We are scoreless in the bottom of the fifth. High drama here this afternoon in the state semifinals.
Wilson at second, Vogan at first. Seckley deals. First one low, and Wilson will take third on the play. So now the go-ahead run 60 feet away.
And that was just on her own because Maddie Vogan didn't take second. That was just Alana Wilson being aggressive, saw the ball in the dirt, and got the extra base.
She's now over at third. We'll see if Vogan goes here. She's not going anywhere, and the 1-0 misses low. 2-0 on Bundrent.
And as I said in the pregame, Emma Hayes, the catcher, the strong arm. I would guess they would maybe go after Vogan and get that third out if she tries to steal.
Also with a runner at third with good speed as well. That's their good factor into it as well. Count is 2-0 on Bundrent. That is not insignificant either. Seckley deals. Fouled off the plate, and that got a big chunk of the catcher, Hayes.
Not sure if the ball or the bat did. Either way, Hayes is catching her breath, taking her mask off, and coaches come out to take a look at her.
Gets a nice and well-deserved hand as that caught her flush. Then Bundrent checking to make sure she's okay too. There are a lot of attributes required to be a catcher, and right at the top of the list is toughness. So they're going to come over and get her a swig of water out of the cooler and help her collect herself. Count is 2-1 on Bundrent. Wilson at third, Vogan at first.
So for the third time here today, Sharon with multiple runners on. And the first 2 times they did not score. And Maya Bundrent trying to give Sharon the lead here with 2 outs in the bottom of the fifth.
Now they're going to, Hayes is going to receive a pitch. Pitch or 2. Seckley deals, and Hayes had to reach for that one. Hopefully she's okay. And she says she's good to go. So now she'll get back in her crouch. Bundrent will get back in the right-hand batter's box. And the count is 2-1. Wilson at third, Vogan at first, 2 away in the bottom of the 5th, and a scoreless tie. A berth in the state championship game on the line. The 2-1, driven out towards right, and it is a foul ball. Landed on the warning track, but it landed about 6 feet foul. Polk was on the run. She was not going to get there, but it is a long second strike on Maya Bundrant.
Yeah, Maya almost broke it open here with a shot down the right field line. And it, as Briggsy said, landed on that foul warning track. So it's now 2-2 on Maya Bundrant.
Wilson hit by a pitch with 1 out. She's over at third. Vogan intentionally walked the trail runner at first. Now Joe Rocco calls time, and Hayes will go out and talk to Seckley out on the edge of the pitcher circle.
Support our veterans and join the fun at the Sharon American Legion. Fish fries on Fridays, bingo every Thursday and Friday. Sharon American Legion post $2.99, honoring service, building community. The Sharon Community Health Center, your health comes first. Primary medical care for all ages, as well as behavioral health and pain management services in downtown Sharon for over 25 years. SharonCHC.org.
2 balls, 2 strikes, 2 down in the bottom of the 5th. Bundrant hit by a pitch in the first, sacrifice bunt in the third. Seckley, the 2-2. Swing and a miss and a pitch in the dirt. The throw down to first to complete the putout. The putout goes 2-3. The Sharon Tigers leave 2 more runners on. They've stranded 6 through 5 innings. We head to the 6th. Sharon and South Park remain scoreless on Sports Radio 96.7 and Sports Radio 96.7 Facebook Live.
Shell Restoration is now Shell Roofing and Exteriors, offering roofing, siding, windows, gutters, and decks, all with the quality you trust. Same team, new name, full exterior services. Shell Roofing and Exteriors is committed to quality service and trusted by Western Pennsylvania residents for 14 years. For quality craftsmanship and experience, contact Shell Roofing and Exteriors. Find Shell Roofing and Exteriors on Facebook or visit them at shellbuilt.com.
Your home for the Pittsburgh Pirates and high school sports in Mercer County is Sports Radio 96.7.
5 full innings complete at Slippery Rock University. Sharon and South Park scoreless, along with Bob Greenburg, Ryan Briggs with you today. Art Shannon back in the studio producing our game. Lee Gross on camera up top. The line score in this one, no runs, 2 hits, no errors, and 6 left on for Sharon. South Park, no runs, no hits, 1 errors, and the Eagles have yet to leave anyone on. They've yet to get anyone on. They have 7, 8, and 9 due. Layla Pacifico, Paige Van Dyke, and Addison O'Connor facing Madeline Vogan, who has racked up a dozen strikeouts today, including Pacifico back in the 3rd. The first pitch to the right-hand hitting DP Pacifico is a strike.
Pine Grove leads Mid-Valley 3-1 in the top of the 5th in the Eastern Final here in 3A.
Third baseman Renner way in. Bunt pushed on the third base side. Renner gloves it, throws over to first, and it is grabbed nicely by Bundrant for out number 1.
Yeah, Sharon, good defensive positioning there. Renner charging, makes a nice play. Throw a little bit low, but Maya Bundrant scoops it up for the first out.
Brings up Paige Van Dyke, who is 0 for 1 with a strikeout today. Right-hand hitting third baseman, Vogan's first pitch, fouled straight back. 0-1. Vogan today, 53 strikes, 11 balls.
53, of course, that's her number.
Yes, it is. That is an astute observation, Bob. 0-1 misses away. Count even at a ball and a strike. I'm trying to think of some famous pitchers that wore 53. Don Drysdale comes to mind.
One of the all-time greats.
One a little bit high, now 2-1. Kind of a good linebacker, number 2, and she certainly has a linebacker mentality out there. 2 balls and a strike on Van Dyke. Coming high now, 3-1. Van Dyke looking to be the first base runner of the day for South Park. Right-hand batter. She swings this one, loops it out in the right field. It's a base hit. Van Dyke able to dump that one into short right field, and the South Park Eagles have the go-ahead run on with one out in the 6th inning.
And the perfect game by Maddie Vogan is over as South Park gets their first hit, first base runner of the game.
Brings up Addison O'Connor, struck out looking back in the 3rd. But a runner on with one down for South Park. O'Connor now batting right-handed. She batted lefty in her first at-bat. And the pitch hits her on the leg. And now 2 on and 1 down for South Park. And South Park with its first opportunity of the afternoon. And back to the top, the order for Sydney Dubiak, who struck out on the 1st, struck out on the 4th.
Only the 3rd batter all year that Maddie Vogan has hit by a pitch.
Now 1st and 2nd with one away for Dubiak. Vogan's first pitch.
Inside.
Yeah, missed a little bit inside. 1-0 on Dubiak.
Game a little bit like Thursday's game against Susquehanna when Susquehanna rallied late.
0-1 check swing. Did she go around? They will ask, and yes, she did. Chris Zoltowski says the Dubiak went around. That seemed pretty obvious from our standpoint. But Joe Rocco made short, and the count now 1-1.
Good job by Mary Claire Brown there to challenge it.
That's why she's valedictorian. 1-1, bunt shown and pulled back. This is a bit high now, 2-1. Dubiak has enlisted in the United States Air Force through the delayed entry program, which is allowing her to finish high school, and then she will enlist in the Air Force, presumably this summer. She's ahead in the count, 2-1. Shows bunt, pulls back, and that's a bit low. Now 3-1, and the strike zone looks like it might be getting a bit, at least if you're a Sharon fan, I think it might be getting a bit tight.
So 3-1 now. That was one that Sharon fans in front of us not happy with.
The count, 3-1. The pitch, strike down the middle now, 3-2.
So now Dubiak will have to swing away here if it's anywhere in the zone.
Van Dyke, the lead runner at 2nd. O'Connor, the trail runner at 1st. 3 balls, 2 strikes, 1 out, top of the 6th, and a scoreless tie. Vogan's payoff pitch on the way. Here it comes. Strike at the top of the zone. Strikeout number 13 for Vogan. 2 away in the 6th.
And that was just a vintage Maddie Vogan pitching there, coming back from that count with 2 fantastic pitches. And now Coach Matetic wants to talk to Emma Hayes as she comes up to the plate. The biggest bat of the game here in the season for South Park.
If you're South Park, this is who you want at the plate. Team leader in runs batted in with 29, 4 home runs this year. 16 of her 28 hits for extra bases. But she has struck out twice today, swinging in the 1st, looking in the 4th. Vogan's first pitch fouled straight back. Good cut from Hayes. It's 0-1.
I'm not sure what Coach Patetic said, but if you said anything close, swing, take 3 chances here. I think, looking at pitches, I'd rather have my team swinging at the ball because something gets in play, that you have a chance to take the lead here.
0-1, swing and a miss, now 0-2.
I would be much more aggressive if I was South Park, and I'm thinking the veteran coach told his top hitter to do that.
Matetic, a 1978 graduate of Richland High School down near Johnstown, his 6th year as the South Park skipper. Count is 0-2. Vogan deals, swing and a miss. She battles back, gets out of the jam with a pair of strikeouts, and South Park strands 2. For the Eagles, no runs, 1 hit, no errors, and 2 left. Through 5 1/2 innings at Slippery Rock University, Sharon and South Park remain scoreless on Sports Radio 96.7 and Sports Radio 96.7 Facebook Live.
I just bought a used car.
As did I.
Mine has a slight dent in the driver's side door and a few other minor scratches, but hey, considering the deal I got, I can live with a few imperfections.
Well, I got the great price without the imperfections.
Whoa, there's no way that's used.
DK Auto LLC is a veteran-owned and operated used car dealership in Grove City. And with DK Auto's attention to detail, were it not for the title, you'd swear you're driving new. See the amazing selections at DKAutoLLCPA.com.
Your home for the Pittsburgh Pirates and high school sports in Mercer County is Sports Radio 96.7.
Bottom of the sixth inning, the Sharon Tigers and South Park Eagles, the state semifinals in Class 3A, scoreless. We expected a pitcher's duel, Bob Greenburg, and we certainly have had that. Maddie Vogan on the Sharon side with 14 strikeouts, but Sydney Seckley for South Park has been spectacular as well. 7 strikeouts and just 2 hits allowed.
Yeah, and that was big-time pitching by Maddie Vogan. First and second with 1 out, and then she strikes out the last 2 batters to get out of that jam. And now here comes 4, 5, 6 for Sharon, leading off as Izzy Renner as the Tigers trying to break this scoreless tie.
Middle third of the order do. Renner, Marley Bundret, and Brooklyn Ruzic. Renner popped out to second in the first, grounded out to short in the third. And Seckley's first pitch is fouled back towards us. It is 0-1. 200 down the lines, 220 to center. It is symmetrical here. A very fair park, both pitchers and hitters. What wind we've had has been blowing in. Well, that seems to have died down. Third baseman Van Dyke in front of the bag. Kempton even with the bag at first. 0-1. A swing, or check swing, and Joe Rocco said she went around. Now 0-2 on Renner.
Maddie Vogan got intentionally walked. Someone asked me over the weekend, why doesn't everybody just walk her every time?
Well, it's a fair question. They walked her with a runner on first and 1 out. Seckley's 0-2. Misses high now 1-2 on the Sharon third baseman, Izzy Renner. She's put together a great rookie season here. 5 for 16 in the postseason. Went 2 for 4 with a double and 2 runs batted in out at DuBois Thursday in the quarterfinal win over Susquehanna. She bats leading off the bottom of the 6th. Seckley's 1-2. Swing and a miss. Strikeout number 8 of the South Park senior.
Boy, she just a little bit off speed there. Just really does a great job mixing up her pitches. Very impressed with this senior standout, Sydney Seckley.
Brings up Marley Bundren. Struck out twice today. Struck out on the first, struck out on the fourth. And this one's skied to right. Polk going back. Now Polk will make the head-high grab for out number 2.
Yeah, not much to that. Polk just a couple steps back, squared underneath it. And pretty much as routine a play as you're going to get for the second out here in the bottom of the 6th.
2 down for Brooklyn Ruzic. 0 for 2 today, bunted back to the pitcher in the second, struck out in the fourth. Right-hand hitting left fielder.
Blackhawk leads Harbor Creek softball 7-0 in the middle of the 5th. 4A softball.
That's up at Allegheny. Bouncer left side. Dubiak, the shortstop, fields it on the hop. Guns over to first to Kempton in time to retire Brooklyn Ruzic. It's a 1-2-3 6th inning for Seckley. No runs, no hits, no errors. Nobody left. On to the 7th. South Park and Sharon remain scoreless. This state semifinal on Sports Radio 96.7.
Want a roof that can last a lifetime? We got your back, mate. Hornbeck Kangaroo are 5-star rated metal roofing experts. We'll install a beautiful metal roof on your home and back it for up to 40 years. And for qualified buyers, special financing for up to 15 years. Schedule your free estimate today. Visit us at hornbeckkangaroo.com. That's hornbeckkangaroo.com. Kangaroo. We hop to it since 1996.
Your home for the Pittsburgh Pirates and high school sports in Mercer County is Sports Radio 96.7.
Part of the order due for South Park. Seckley, Kempton, and Caitlin Polk. 3, 4, and 5 in the top of the 7th. In a scoreless game, along with Bob Greenburg, Ryan Briggs with you at Slippery Rock.
Talk about these pitchers. Both pitchers, one-hit shutouts so far.
And this one lined to right, and a shoestring grab made in right field by Jocelyn Roberson. That ball was sinking fast, could have been extra bases. Instead, Roberson comes in to make the play for out number 1.
Oh, my goodness. Play of the game, play of the season for the Sharon Tigers. If that gets by Roberson, Seckley, who knows? She could have maybe scored. It would have been into the corner. Roberson would have been running towards the foul fence. Unbelievable play there by Roberson.
One away for Grace Kempton, who struck out looking in the 2nd, fouled out to the left fielder Ruzic. The 4th, Kempton swings first pitch and fouls it off. 0-1. Jocelyn Roberson, that's one you put a star next to.
That is, and that's coming off a clutch pinch hit double on Thursday in the state quarterfinals for Jocelyn.
0-1, misses high, 1-1. It's possible we could see her bat in the bottom of the 7th. The DP spot is due up first, but Roberson being hit for, but we'll see what head coach Wade Vogan elects to do. First things first, Tigers have to get back in the dugout. 1-1 on the outer third. It's a strike 1-2 now on Kempton.
Roberson got a great jump on that, and really the play of the game here so far for the Sharon Tigers.
1-2, misses inside now, 2-2. And Roberson at 5'9", she needed every bit of that wingspan as well.
And got a hug from her second baseman, Addie McFan, because everybody knew how big a play that was.
2-2, swing and a miss. Strikeout number 15 for Vogan. 2 away for Caitlin Polk. Struck out in the 2nd, struck out in the 5th. I expect Roberson's going to get a lot of hugs from the folks in the first base dugout. And the Tigers get the 3rd out here. Vogan's first pitch, swing and a miss by Polk. It's 0-1. On Caitlin Polk. Does have home run power, 2 home runs this year. She homered in the quarterfinal win over Westmont Hilltop. That got South Park off to a great start. 0-1, swing and a miss, now 0-2 on Polk. Sharon will have the bottom third of the order due in the home half of the 7th, Fleet, Brown, Wilson. And then if somebody reaches, Maddie Vogan. 0-2 misses away, now 1-2.
0-0 here in the top of the 7th. Sharon and South Park, PIAA semifinals.
The 1-2 from Vogan. Swing and a miss. Strikeout number 16. It's a 1-2-3 top of the 7th for the Sharon Tigers. For South Park, no runs, no hits, no errors, nobody left. The Sharon Tigers will look to win it and clinch a trip to Penn State when we come back. Sharon and South Park scoreless on Sports Radio 96.7 and Sports Radio 96.7 Facebook Live.
When you're a grower, you know what it takes to thrive in the field. My bank understands and respects that. When you've got a financial partner working alongside you, it makes the days a little easier and the numbers all add up. My bank has experience when it comes to agriculture. My family's been doing business with them for a long time. I'm independent, and so is my bank.
Mercer County State Bank. Member FDIC. Your community bank. Online at mcsbank.bank.
Your home for the Pittsburgh Pirates and high school sports in Mercer County is Sports Radio 96.7.
The bottom of the 7th inning, Sharon and South Park scoreless, and it will be Jocelyn Roberson to bat for herself to lead off the 7th inning. Roberson, as Bob alluded to, had the big double against Susquehanna. She's 1 for 3 with an RBI and that double in the playoffs. So Roberson will bat for herself, then Brown and Wilson to follow.
And Roberson this year with a home run Also 3 doubles. Her 4 hits, all extra bases. And she's had 2 of the most clutch plays here the last week for Sharon. And setting it up, how many times have you seen it? Make a great play in the field, and you get the bat to lead off the next inning.
Now the South Park infield will convene as Joe Rocco tells South Park what the change is. So what it means is Sharon has a 9-player lineup now. At least for now, they've lost the DP. They can re-enter Fleet at a later time. Tigers hope that there is not a later time. Roberson, right-hand hitting right fielder, facing Sydney Seckley. First pitch, swing and a miss. 0-1 on Roberson. Seckley, 58 strikes, 22 balls today.
We know Jocelyn has the power.
And Seckley provides some power, too. She has good stuff, in addition to knowing how to pitch. 0-1, swing and a miss. Chase that one away now. 0-2 on Roberson. Brown and Wilson to follow.
And on the other side, South Park would rather not have Maddie Vogan coming up to bat here with anybody on base. So they have to get through this bottom of the lineup, 1, 2, 3.
But as the as the road team, South Park's going to have to face Vogan at some point to win the game. 0-2, swing and a miss. Ball pops out of the mid of Hayes, who applies the tag. And that's out number 1 in the 7th. 9th strikeout of the day for Sydney Seckley. Brings up Mary Claire Brown, flew out to center in the 2nd, and popped out to the first baseman Kempton in the 4th.
I would imagine Maddie Vogan will not see a pitch the rest of this game as a batter.
With the old 4 fingers up in the air.
That's it.
Mary Claire Brown, right-hand batter, takes the first one high for ball 1. No score, bottom of the 7th. For those wondering, that there is no tiebreaker rule in high school softball in terms of putting a runner, the international tiebreaker or anything. We'll just play it as normal. 1-0, strike at the letters, now 1-1. And we have a lot of daylight left, and they do have lights here. The way these pitchers, are pitching, it could be a while. The 1-1 to Mary Claire Brown, caught on and missed, now 1-2.
Both teams with just 1 hit today. Check that. Sharon has 2 hits.
You have enough fingers to keep track of those.
Yeah, I do. I have 2.
Count 1-2 on Mary Claire Brown. Seckley gets the sign and the pitch. That one did not miss by much. Hayes was ready to gun it down to 3rd, but it's 2-2. Outfield pretty much straight away. The right fielder, Caitlin Polk, a step towards the line. 2-2 to Mary Claire Brown. 0 for 2 today. Pitch, swing and a miss. Seckley now in double digits in strikeouts. That's her 10th. 2 down for Alana Wilson. Hit by a pitch in her last at bat, was stranded at 3rd. She's 0 for 1. Struck out on the 3rd, hit by a pitch in the 5th.
Bottom of the 7th. Sharon and South Park are scoreless. The winner goes to Penn State for the state championship game on Thursday.
Wilson, 4 home runs this year. Seckley's first pitch. Strike at the top of the zone. 0-1 to the number 9 hitter, the Sharon order. Mattis, Pacifico, Van Dyke, 6, 7, and 8 in the South Park order would be due if we have an 8th inning.
Pine Grove leads now 6-1, Briggsy, in that Eastern final over Mid-Valley in the bottom of the 6th.
Pine Grove, the District 11 champs. 25 wins for them this year. 0-1 in for a strike, now 0-2.
One major difference between softball and baseball is that there's no pitch count. And if we were a baseball game, we'd be probably looking to get rid of or removing both of these pitchers because of the pitch count rule.
Pitch number 90 forthcoming from Seckley. Vogan's at 88. 0-2, swing and a miss. So in the bottom of the seventh, Seckley strikes out the side. And we're going to the eighth inning. Sharon and South Park scoreless. You're watching or listening to the PIAA 3A semifinals on Sports Radio 96.7 and Sports Radio 96.7 Facebook Live.
Picture this. You're with a group of friends, and someone offers you a pill. You don't know what's in that pill. The person who gave it to you may not even know. By taking it, you may increase your risk of an overdose. Every day, nearly 300 Americans died from a drug overdose. Get the facts. Be your own advocate.
This is Mercer County Commissioner Bill Finley. For more information, contact Mercer County Behavioral Health Commission at 724-662-2230 or visit cdc.gov/stop overdose.
Brought to you by the Board of Commissioners of Mercer County and the Mercer County Opioid Settlement Fund.
Your home for the Pittsburgh Pirates and high school sports in Mercer County is Sports Radio 96.7.
Extra innings at Slippery Rock University, along with Bob Greenburg, Ryan Briggs with you today on Sports Radio 96.7. Sharon and South Park head of the eighth inning scoreless. South Park, no runs, 1 hit, 1 error, 2 runners left on. Sharon, no runs, 2 hits, no errors, and the Tigers have stranded 6 today. Caitlin Mattis, Layla Pacifico, Paige Van Dyke due for South Park against Sharon Hurler, Maddie Vogan. Mattis, a strikeout and a foul out. The first pitch from Vogan is low for a ball.
I know these young ladies they're teenagers. They're young. They're in great shape, but it's hot out there. And there's no question the pitchers and catchers are going to be tiring here as we go into the eighth inning.
Temperature in the mid-80s, the 1-0. Taken for a strike now, 1-1. It is an all-artificial turf surface, which holds the heat a little bit more. And then, too, on top of it, Sharon wearing all-black jerseys, which that absorbs some additional rays as well. The 1-1, swing and a miss now, 1-2. Good chance the winning coach is not going to get the Gatorade bath because there's none left.
Sharon will have the top of the order in the bottom of the eighth.
Renner, third baseman, inching down the line, the 1-2. That's high to Caitlin Mattis. Count even now at 2-2. Mattis, 8 stolen bases on the season, second on the team in that category. She'd love to get on here, the 2-2. Popped on the infield. Wilson, the shortstop, says she has it, and she'll make the grab on the edge of the pitcher circle for out number 1.
Really nice job there by Wilson, calling that off. That was her play and made it look easy.
One down for Layla Pacifico, the DP, batting for Christina Polk, the center fielder. Pacifico 0 for 2 today, struck out in the third and bunted out to third baseman Renner in the 6th inning. Bouncer Renner gloves it along the line, throws over to first in time, and quickly 2 down.
That was a nice one-hopper to Renner. It's kind of like, had a backhanded a little bit, but she makes all the plays down there at third, and there's 2 outs here in the top of the 8th.
Brings up Paige Van Dyke. She has the only hit of the afternoon for South Park. That was the 1-out single in the 6th that she punched to right field. Logan's first pitch is a strike, 0-1 on the number 8 hitter in the South Park order. Van Dyke struck out on the 3rd and then broke up the perfect game as Vogan retired the first 16 before Van Dyke's single. Vogan's 96th pitch of the afternoon, fouled straight back. It's now 0-2.
Only thing working harder than these 2 pitchers is this air conditioner in this booth we have, Briggsy.
It's doing a pretty good job, though. Sun beating in on us. This beautiful facility here at Slippery Rock University. An ideal place for this heavyweight matchup in the state semifinals. The 0-2, bouncer on the right side. Addie McFan goes to a knee. Underhand flip to Bundret, and that will end the inning for South Park in the 8th. No runs, no hits, no errors, nobody left. On to the bottom of the 8th. Sharon will look to win it when we come back. Tigers 0, South Park 0 on Sports Radio 96.7 Facebook Live.
Discover top-tier heart care at Shenango Valley Cardiology in Hermitage, PA, and Hubbard, Ohio. Their expert team is dedicated to offering exceptional personalized cardiovascular services tailored to your needs. Whether you're seeking preventive consultation or advanced treatment options, their state-of-the-art facility is equipped to deliver comprehensive care. Schedule an appointment today. Learn more at mmchs.org. That's mmchs.org. Shenango Valley Cardiology. Your heart deserves the best.
From the Shell Roofing and Exterior Studios at shellbuilt.com, this is Sports Radio 96.7 WLLF FM Mercer, a Cumulus media station.
Bottom of the 8th inning, Maddie Vogan to lead off. Vogan, McFan, Maya Bundrant. No score. Sharon, the home team, after winning the coin toss, was held about an hour before first pitch. That really comes into play in extra innings. Vogan reached on an error, tripled in the third, intentional walk in the fifth. And she'll be intentionally walked, much to the chagrin of the large contingent of Sharon fans. But the winning run's on base if you're Sharon as well.
You mentioned Vogan. She tripled in the third with one out and not able to score. And now Vogan at first. She would be the winning run here for the Sharon Tigers.
That'll bring up Addie McFan, who was 1 for 2 with a sacrifice. We'll see if the bunt is on here. Van Dyke creeping in from third. Seckley's first pitch. It's a bunt back to Seckley. In front of the rubber, guns over to Kempton at first base. The sacrifice is completed. 1-3. Vogan now at second for Maya Bundrant, who's 0 for 1 officially, hit by a pitch, a sacrifice, and a strikeout.
Yeah, I mean, the Sharon fans don't like it, but there's no way you could pitch to Maddie Vogan in this situation. And now here comes potentially a visit. Coach Patetic. Would you want to walk the next batter here to make it a force play, Briggsy, maybe?
You know, Bundrant is 0 for 1 today. What we know is that she's 3 for 17 in the playoffs. Has been in a bit of a funk as of late. You have Izzy Renner on deck, the freshman. If it's me, I'm walking her.
You also have Seckley has struck out Bundrant, Renner, both Bundrant. So she has struck out pretty much everybody in this lineup. They got to feel pretty confident with her skills that maybe she can handle this. But we'll see what the strategy is here for Wade Vogan.
Yeah, you do. You have a very special young lady in the middle of the diamond too. That's she's not your garden variety pitcher. So we'll see what South Park elects to do. Vogan, who runs like a deer, is out at second. The outfielders come in a couple of steps. Myra Bundrant, 0 for 1 officially today. Right-hand batter, 22 runs batted in this year. Looking to send Sharon to the state championship game. Seckley's first pitch taken for a strike. It's 0-1.
Trying to become the first Mercer County softball team ever to play in a state championship game. Sharon Tigers.
Bundrant will request time and step out. Drama here in the bottom of the 8th inning. No score, but Sharon has the winning run at second with 1 out. 0-1 fouled straight back. A good cut from Bundrant. But she's behind 0-2. Sharon left 2 runners on in the first, 2 on in the third, and 2 in the fifth. South Park's only opportunity came in the 6th when the Eagles stranded 2. No balls and 2 strikes on Maya Bundrant. Seckley deals. Roller up the third base line, foul. Van Dyke gloved it, but it was outside the line, and we'll do it again.
That would have been an interesting play. I don't think they would have got Maya at first. Would they have even thrown it over?
Would have been a very risky play because then Vogan probably takes third. Instead, we'll have another 0-2 pitch with 1 away. Pitch from Seckley, high, 1-2. One ball, two strikes. First base is open, so Seckley can try and perhaps get Bundren to chase one as well.
I posted a graphic earlier today about the epic matchup between these two pitchers, and it has come as expected.
It is not disappointed at all. The 1-2, line down the right field line, but it slices foul. The count stays 1-2 on Maya Bundren. Don't forget, after the game, Reinhardt's and Short's player of the game, lock, stock, and barrel play of the game. PIAA Class 3A softball semifinals today at Slippery Rock University. I'm Ryan Briggs along with Bob Greenburg, Art Shannon in the studio, Lee Gross on camera up top. Sydney Seckley getting ready to make pitch number 97. The 1-2, fouled straight back. Bundren hanging tough.
Sharon 23-0. Wade Vogan in his first year has never lost as a head coach.
Bundren, right-hand batter, towards the back of the box, even stance. Another 1-2 from Seckley, swing and a miss. Tied her up with that one, and that is out number 2 in the 8th inning. A dozen strikeouts for Sydney Seckley. Now we'll come down to Izzy Renner, who's 0 for 3 today. A pop out, a ground out, and a strikeout today on her ledger.
I'm just going to say she is due. She has played so well here down the stretch.
Renner 5 for 17 in the postseason. Seckley's first pitch, fouled straight back.
If we go to the 9th, it'll be 9-1-2 for South Park.
Van Dyke, the third baseman, even with the bag. Kempton likewise at first. Second baseman O'Connor shading the hole. A lot of room up the middle. Renner, righty batter, facing the right-hand pitcher Seckley. The 0-1, fouled straight back. Now 0-2, but Seckley one strike away from sending us to a 9th inning.
You mentioned the lights here. Also, no Pirates game tonight for us to broadcast.
Correct.
So
Pirates begin a 3-game homestand or series with the Dodgers tomorrow night. 6:05 or 6:10 airtime. Paul Skeens against Eric Lauer. The 0-2 from Seckley, swing and a miss. Back-to-back strikeouts for Sharon. No runs, no hits, no errors, and one left. That was the intentional walk to Vogan. She's stranded at second. Through 8. South Park and Sharon remain scoreless on Sports Radio 96.7.
Ready for a bathroom that wows? Or a kitchen you'll love coming home to? At Warner's Homes and Improvements, they specialize in custom showers that turn ordinary bathrooms into your personal spa retreat. See the area's longest open showroom, freshly updated with today's most beautiful kitchens and baths on display. Best part? You buy direct from us, so you get premium quality without the premium price. Warner's Homes and Improvements, South Erie Street in Mercer, 724-662-4600, or at warnerconstruction.com.
Your home for the Pittsburgh Pirates and high school sports in Mercer County is Sports Radio 96.7.
Welcome back to Slippery Rock University. Ryan Briggs and Bob Greenberg. And Bob, great video sponsors throughout the postseason, especially on today's game.
Yeah, whether it's lunch, dinner, or catering your next event, you can count on fresh pizza, pasta, subs, and more with hometown support at Giovanni's of Sharon. I could go for a pizza now from Giovanni's. I'm getting kind of hungry. Also, the great supporters of the Sharon American Legion, Post 299, and Sharon Community Health Center. Learn more at sharonchc.org.
Addison O'Connor, Sydney Dubiak, and Emma Hayes. 9-1-2 for South Park. Maddie Vogan, 97 pitches so far, 16 strikeouts. And her first offering in the 9th is a strike to O'Connor, who struck out looking in the 3rd, hit by a pitch in the 6th. Top of the 9th inning, the 0-1. This one's popped on the infield, and Renner goes to the ground and makes the catch. Made the catch, went to the ground, ended up on her stomach, and that's out number 1.
Boy, not an easy play. Kind of a floater there by O'Connor. And then Renner coming in and diving and making the catch. Looks like she's okay, though.
So one away back to the top of the order for Sydney Dubiak, who has struck out 3 times today. Swinging in the first, swinging in the fourth, looking in the 6th. She takes ball 1 high from Vogan.
Renner going down, not on that soft Wangler field surface. A little bit different here with this turf.
Although with the sun beating on it, probably wouldn't have a whole lot of give today either. The 1-0 from Vogan. Fisted foul. Now 1-1 on Dubiak. Dubiak 5 extra base hits this year. She's knocked in 12. Leads the team with 30 runs scored. 1-1. Swing and a miss now, 1-2. The very dangerous Emma Hayes lurking on deck.
Sharon will have 5, 6, 7 batting in the bottom of the 9th. You're looking ahead.
Vogan gets the sign from Brown. 1-2, swing and a miss. 17th strikeout of the afternoon for Maddie Vogan. 2 down for Hayes. Emma Hayes today, 3 strikeouts, swinging in the first, looking in the fourth, looking in the 6th.
4 home runs this year, batting .459. So she is a dangerous hitter here.
First pitch, swing and a miss. She was swinging for the downs on that one, but comes up empty, and it's 0-1. Third baseman runner, a step in front of the bag. Maya Bundrant at first, a step behind the bag, hugging the line. Outfield straight away. Center fielder Marley Bundrant shallow. 0-1 misses high, now 1-1.
Easiest job here at Savage Field is the scoreboard operator today.
Zeros across. 1-1, cut on and missed. As Hayes chased one out of the zone, now 1-2.
Maddie Vogan looking to end another inning here with a strikeout.
Vogan checks the wristband. The 1-2. Swing and a miss. Got her to chase. 18 strikeouts through 9 innings for Vogan. South Park retired in order. Sharon looks to win it when we come back. Through 8 1/2 innings in the state semifinals. Sharon and South Park scoreless on Sports Radio 96.7 and Sports Radio 96.7 Facebook Live.
Hi, this is Joe Flynn with Flynn's Tire. We know how valuable your time is, so we've made it fast, easy, and affordable to buy tires. There's 3 easy ways to purchase tires from Flynn. First, just drive in, because Flynn's will get you in right now. No appointment necessary. The second option, give us a call, and we'll help you select and reserve the perfect tire for you. The third option, save time and buy online at flynnstire.com. It's that easy. Just drive in, and Flynn's will get you in right now.
Tell them Finney sent you.
Your home for the Pittsburgh Pirates and high school sports in Mercer County is Sports Radio 96.7.
Get ready for the bottom of the 9th inning. Sharon will have Marley Bundrant, Brooklyn Ruzic, and right now Jocelyn Roberson occupying the number 7 spot in the order against Sydney Seckley. Seckley has struck out 13. She's allowed 2 hits and 2 walks through 8 innings. She's also hit 2 batters. Marley Bundrant will lead off. She's 0 for 3 today, a pair of strikeouts and a flyout to right in the 6th inning. Bundrant, 2 for 18 in the postseason. And 0 for her last 14. I'd say she's due, Bob.
There's no question about it. And we are in the bottom of the 9th. 0-0.
Marley Bundrant, right-hand batter. Outfield straight away. Polk a step or 2 towards the right field line. First offering is fouled straight back. 0-1 on Bundrent. 77 strikes, 25 balls today for Sydney Seckley, the Gannon commit. Watch her, you can see why she's going to Gannon.
I saw one story that projected her as an outfielder at Gannon, and I'm like, I'd be thinking twice about that.
Ever played the outfield in game 1 and pitch game 2.
That's true.
She could pitch for me any day, I can tell you that.
No doubt about it.
Marley Bundrent waiting the 0-1 from Seckley. Here it comes. Chase that one. It's now 0-2.
People are asking about the extra inning rule. There's no runners on second base, correct?
Correct. Just you keep playing. Real softball. So we have lots of daylight and lights. We don't have to go to such chicanery. 0-2 misses inside. Now 1-2. Ruzic on deck. And then Roberson right now occupying the number 7 spot of the order. Van Dyke, the third baseman, even with the bag. Kempton likewise at first. 1-2. Line towards right center field. It's a base hit. It's going to be extra bases all the way to the wall. Bundrent rounding second. Now she will pull up at second with a leadoff double. The winning run in scoring position as Marley Bundrent, we said she was due. Her first hit of the postseason, or third hit of the postseason. First and 15 at bats. She's at second with nobody out.
And it's just a pitch she liked. One of the few pitches that Seckley kind of got away from her. And Marley Bundrent with a rope off the right center field fence. The lead-off double here with no outs in the bottom of the ninth.
Brings up Brooklyn Ruzic, who's 0 for 3 today. Ruzic, right-hand batter, closed stance. Shows bunt. Pushes it up the first baseline, foul. The count is 0-1. Ruzic bunted back to the pitcher and was retired in the second. Struck out in the fourth, grounded out to short in the sixth.
Needed somebody to step up. Who was it going to be? And Marley Bundrent, with her experience, a huge leadoff double here in the bottom of the ninth.
Seckley will now get up on the rubber, getting ready to make the 0-1. Ruzic shows bunt, puts the bunt down. It's a good one. Grabbed by Seckley, throws to first. It gets away. Here comes Bundrent, and the Sharon Tigers are going to the state championship game. The sacrifice bunt and air sends Sharon to the state title game. The Tigers win in 9 innings, 1-0. They become the first Mercer County team to make the state championship in softball.
And Marley Bundrent with the double and the perfect bunt by Ruzic, the throwing air, and the Sharon Tigers are heading to Penn State. They set history, the first Mercer County team ever to make the softball state championship.
It'll officially go as a sacrifice and an air, allowing the runner Bundrent to score. Sharon wins it in 9 innings, 1-0. The Sharon Tigers go to 24-0. They get the victory, 1-0. Bundrent the double. She scores on the sacrifice and throwing air. The Sharon Tigers have done what no Mercer County team has ever done before. And they will play for a state championship at 1:30 Thursday in University Park.
Unbelievable. High drama here this afternoon. And the 24-0 Sharon Tigers now will face Pine Grove on Thursday, trying to set even more history.
Sharon wins it 1-0. The Tigers are moving on. We'll be back with a full post-game bobblehead reaction from the field. Sharon wins it 1-0 on Sports Radio 96.7 and Sports Radio 96.7 Facebook Live.
Protect yourself from today's growing scams and fraud threats at the Stop the Scam Fraud Seminar Thursday, June 11th from 6 to 7:30 p.m. at the Hickory VFW in Hermitage. This free public event is sponsored by the Pennsylvania Cybersecurity Center in conjunction with the Shenango Valley Chamber of Commerce and AARP. Learn how to spot scams targeting individuals and businesses, protect your personal information, and stay safe online. Don't miss this important community event Thursday, June 11th at the Hickory VFW in Hermitage.
Looking for a career with purpose and growth? G.W. Becker Incorporated in Hermitage is hiring. As a leader in overhead crane manufacturing, G.W. Becker offers hands-on careers in engineering, skilled trades, and business operations. Enjoy competitive pay, great benefits, and work with a team that values quality and innovation. G.W. Becker is looking for a machine shop supervisor, machinists, welders, mechanical assemblers, and other positions. Check out their website at gwbcrane.com for a list of all open positions. Apply today at gwbcrane.com. Looking for a career with purpose and growth? G.W. Becker Incorporated.
Mercer County, that's what we call home. 48 vibrant municipalities make up Mercer County. Salem Township was one of 4 subdivisions when Mercer County was formed in the early 1800s. It's now about 1/6 of its former size. Out of Salem grew Otter Creek, Hempfield, Sugar Grove, Green, and West Salem Townships. Mercer County 250 salutes Salem Township. Mercer County, that's what we call home.
Looking for a career with purpose and growth? G.W. Becker Incorporated in Hermitage is hiring. As a leader in overhead crane manufacturing, G.W. Becker offers hands-on careers in engineering, skilled trades, and business operations. Enjoy competitive pay, great benefits, and work with a team that values quality and innovation. G.W. Becker is looking for a machine shop supervisor, machinists, welders, mechanical assemblers, and other positions. Check out their website at gwbcrane.com for a list of all open positions. Apply today at gwbcrane.com.
Your home for the Pittsburgh Pirates and high school sports in Mercer County is Sports Radio 96.7.
We are back here at Slippery Rock University, where Sharon defeats South Park in 9 innings by a final of 1-0. The totals in this one: Sharon 1 run, 3 hits, no errors, 7 runners left on. For South Park, no runs, 1 hit, 2 errors, and 2 runners left. Winning pitcher is Maddie Vogan. She is 24-0. The loss to Sydney Seckley, she is 19-2. Time of the game, 1 hour and 59 minutes. Sharon will play for a state championship on Thursday at 1:30 against Pine Grove, the District 11 champion, which defeated Mid-Valley. Bob Greenburg is down on the field right now. We'll be going to Bob in a few moments for post-game reaction. He'll have our Reinhardt's Insurance Player of the Game, as well as Sharon skipper Wade Vogan, as interviews are ongoing down there with other media. But the 9th inning, Marley Bundrent leadoff double. And then Brooklyn Ruzic bunted. It was back to the pitcher, grabbed by the pitcher Seckley, threw to first to Kempton, and the throw got away. The second baseman, O'Connor, was backing up, but she couldn't flag it down either. And it ends up, the ball squirted away. Bundrent, who went to third on the bunt, came home, and the Sharon Tigers will play for a state championship on Thursday. Bob down on the field. We have our camera zoomed in on him as well.
Marley, stay right here.
Okay, yeah, let's go down to.
Congratulations, you're going to get the Player of the Game T-shirt.
I don't know if we're going live yet, or yep.
You get a picture.
Well, Bob's down there. It's Marley Bundrent's going to be the Reinhardt's Insurance Player of the Game. She has her customized T-shirt courtesy of the Laundryman in Hermitage. And now let's go down to Bob.
We're down here with Marley Bundrent. She is our Reinhardt's Player of the Game. Big smiles right now, some tears. Just tell us how you're feeling.
I'm feeling amazing. I'm so excited. Like, my cheeks are, because I'm smiling so much. Like, I'm so excited.
Let's talk about the 8th inning. Obviously, you guys had a hard time hitting Sydney. She's a great pitcher. Talk about the pitch you hit out to the fence.
It was like an outside pitch, and I was working on it today, and I just know to hit it to right field, and that's what I did.
And then the bunt, a great bunt by Brooklyn. You saw the throw, and then I'm sure Coach was yelling you to run. Just tell us what was going through your mind.
I was like, oh, my God, we're going to go play for a state championship.
And you got mobbed by your teammates, and you're undefeated. Just talk about this experience. What does it mean, and what do you think your teammates are feeling right now?
It's so amazing. Like everyone is so happy and so gritty and just so pumped up every single game, and it's just really amazing. Like, I just love being here with my team.
And obviously, after the way last year's season ended, you guys didn't want to go through that again.
Oh, yeah, no, because no, we did not want to go through that again.
What's it be like to be in this atmosphere with a big community support here behind you?
It's so fun. Like it just makes you so much more excited and so much like, oh my God, like you're just so much more excited. Yeah.
Well, Marty, congratulations. Enjoy the moment. You're our Reinhardt's player of the game.
Thank you.
All right, there you go. Way to go, Marley. Briggsy, I'll get some more from down on the field here.
Sounds great. Bob Greenburg down on the field with some. I think he's going to get Maddie Vogan here next, or somebody else has Maddie. Now we're going to go back. Bob has Wade Vogan, a high five. Wade's exchanging some hugs and high fives down there. When Bob's involved, it's not a particularly high five. But now let's send it down to
Wade Vogan joining us. He's, I'm sure, on cloud nine right now, Coach. Going to the state championship game, becoming just the second Sharon team to do that in over 30 years. Just what's going through your mind?
Just trying to stay positive. They work so hard, the long days, 85 degrees here, to see our community come out and show out today is such a great thing. I'm so happy for the kids.
Talk about this game. Obviously, Maddie was Maddie, but you had a lot of chances, but not able to get that run across early on.
That's the reality of it. They took her out of the game as far as not pitching her, and somebody had to step up. We weren't going to win the game unless somebody stepped up. And today was Marley there in the fifth hole, and then Brooklyn put the ball in play on bunt, and we came out on top. It's that little pressure that we keep doing, we keep trying to do. I know people don't like it, but I'm not worried about them. One-run game is all I'm trying to get right now.
We mentioned how good your team bunts. How much do you work on that?
Hitting bunt every single day. That's the biggest focus we do. Is hitting. We swing the bats. That's the main focus. We got to keep doing a better job at that. Obviously today we didn't put the ball in play enough, but when the back's against the wall, Marley put the ball in play pretty hard.
Obviously defense was huge. You made a couple clutch plays. Easy runner, Jocelyn Roberson in right field, maybe the play of the year, potentially saving a run.
Yeah, how about that there at Jossie? That's what we keep saying about that. Role she's in that game, she's going to focus and do that. She didn't bat at all until she made that catch. You know what I mean? Just, hey, you know what? She's riding high right now. You never know what's going to happen. But so I can't say enough praises about our defense. The ball's getting put in play, and they're playing clean defense right now, which is awesome.
You haven't lost a game as a coach. I mean, is this how your dreams about this season have played out?
Not necessarily not losing, but the dream is almost complete. We got one more game to go, and we'll see how that shakes out. We'll see if we can keep checking these boxes off.
Wade Vogan, congratulations. Enjoy the next couple days that we'll see you in State College.
Thanks, Bob. Appreciate everybody's support. Thank you, guys.
All right, there you go. Back up to you, Briggsy.
Thank you very much, Bob Greenburg and Sharon head coach Wade Vogan. And I think Bob maybe looking to get Maddie Vogan as well. Just a lot of excitement down on the Sharon dugout on the first base side and on the South Park side. Boy, you have to feel for the Eagles. They've had a heck of a season, a heck of a year. District 7 championship getting here, and we heard in the pregame, Coach Matetic said that want to play airless ball. He committed an error on the first play of the game, and then an error on the last play of the game. And ultimately, that one at the end of the game proved to be the difference, as it is Sharon advancing by a final of 1-0 in 9 innings. Marley Bundren with the double. Brooklyn Ruzic then put down a sacrifice bunt. The throw to first got away. Bundren raced home. Sharon wins it 1-0 to go to the state championship game for the first time in program history. The first Mercer County team to play for a state championship in softball. And I think Bob's now going to get Jocelyn Roberson out there, who had what a defensive play she made.
Look up here. Where camera's up this way. We got Jocelyn Roberson here, and we want to talk to you about your incredible catch here today, potentially saving a run. Who knows what would happen? Just talk about that play.
I just knew everything was so high stakes. We couldn't have afforded a pass ball in the outfield, so I just put my body out on the line and caught it.
We said you got a good jump on it, so you obviously saw the ball very well.
Yeah, we're just taught to move quick off the bat, and so that's what I'm pretty much trained to do.
And you came off a clutch double in Susquehanna at Du Bois. You got to like these clutch moments.
Yeah, they're so exciting, and it's just even better with my team. We're all so supportive, and it's so fun.
Were you nervous at the end there?
Oh, yeah, definitely. Great pitcher. We just come out on top. That's what we do.
How exciting is this moment for you and your team?
So exciting, so exciting. It's never been done in Sharon history, and it's just something great to experience.
Well, congratulations. You had a great play in this game, and it's obviously worth to be talked about.
Yeah, thank you so much.
All right, Jocelyn, congratulations.
Thank you.
I'm going to try to get one more interview with Maddie Vogan if I can find her. Okay.
Well, Bob Greenberg is down on the field trying to Trying to track down Maddie Vogan. She's been hard to get a handle on this year with the way she has pitched this year. 18 strikeouts for her today. She gets the win to go to 24-0. Vogan threw a one-hitter, 18 strikeouts, just allowed the one base runner. That was the single in the 6th inning by Paige Van Dyke after Vogan. Lots of hooting and hollering down there. And Bob is somewhere down there in a sea of humanity. I don't know if Lee Gross is able to track him down there. Now I think they're going to come back out towards the field so we can see everybody. But Sydney Seckley today, what a job she did. 8 innings, 3 hits, 1 run, unearned, 13 strikeouts.
All right,
and 2 walks.
Briggsy, you got me here.
Yep.
All right, Maddie Vogan here. Last but certainly not least, Maddie, got to be a moment of a lifetime here. Just tell us what you're feeling.
I mean, I'm so excited right now. I know my teammates are super excited, so we'll see where that takes us.
Talk about the game itself. Obviously, you pitched very well. Got off to a great start. Did you feel good from the start?
Yeah, I mean, I'm a little tired from yesterday, but, you know, like I picked myself up, you know, kept it pushing, and we won.
Talk about this team you place. Obviously, they're very good.
Yes, I knew the pitcher was really good. I knew they had some good hitters, too. But coming into this, I mean, I knew they were good, so we worked out, though.
You got a triple. Didn't score. That had to be a little frustrating.
Yeah, I was a little upset. And I forget 2 girls laid down a bunt. I was supposed to go home and I didn't, so that's my bad. But, you know, it worked out anyway.
You got intentionally walked twice. That happened a few times in your career?
Yes, that has happened. I honestly got, like, flashbacks from when we played Harbor Creek in the semifinals my freshman year. But it worked out either way, so I knew my teammates could show up and handle it.
How many innings could you have pitched today? We were in the 9th. I mean, could you have gone 12, 15?
Yeah, I mean, I was in the dugout sitting there. I was like, I need to do whatever this takes. Like, I want this so bad for me and my team. Like, I will literally pitch as much as I have to.
And how about the end of the game? Just tell us how you felt as you watched that play develop.
It was literally insane. You know, we're all jumping up and down in the dugout. Marley crossing home plate. It was so exciting to see her.
And now you get to go to Penn State. Place that you're going to be going in a few years. How exciting is that?
It's literally unreal. I mean, I'm so excited. So hopefully we show up and handle business Thursday.
I'm sure you will, Maddie Vogan. Congratulations on to state.
Thank you. I'm so excited.
All right, Maddie Vogan. See you later. We'll see you in State College. Briggsy, that's it from the field. Back up to you.
All right, thank you very much, Bob Greenberg. Bob down on the field with our post-game guests, including our Reinhardt's Insurance Player of the Game, Marley Bundren, double and scored the winning run in the 9th inning. Our Reinhardt's Player of the Game, of course, Maddie Vogan, 18 strikeouts today in 9 innings to get the pitching victory. We will take, I'm not sure how many breaks we need yet. Art Shannon back in the studio. He'll let me know. But we'll take a break. We'll come back with our lock, stock, and barrel play of the game, a recap. We'll look at the PIAA scoreboard, all that, and much, much more. The Sharon Tigers are moving on. Your final here at Slippery Rock University. Sharon 1, South Park 0. More postgame after this on Sports Radio 96.7.
Your knee, your shoulder, whatever has been holding you back, UPMC Orthopedic Care is where you'll find experts to help you get back to a better quality of life. UPMC is pioneering minimally invasive surgeries, and we offer personalized treatment plans and same-day surgery to get you home and moving sooner. It's your ankle, your elbow, your hand, and it's your move. Visit upmc.com/ortho to learn how UPMC can help.
Mercer County, that's what we
And we're back here at Slippery Rock University. Ryan Briggs and Bob Greenburg, through the magic of technology, has rejoined me in the booth here. But Bob, you've had the opportunity to cover a lot of state semifinals. I've gotten to cover a fair share too, and other championship type events. And the state championship is the ultimate. But we've seen so many teams that either they win this one or they come up short. It's like this is like the last big step to get to the big stage. And boy, you could just the emotion down there. It was just as they say, sports are the best reality television.
And I go back to an old phrase of my youth, the thrill of victory and the agony of defeat.
100%.
And we saw that on that play, the thrill of victory for Sharon, the agony of defeat for South Park, who you think about the way they played. I mean, they give up 1 run, 9 innings, and they lose. And that is obviously going to be a tough pill to swallow on the somebody else to step up, and they got that with Marley Bundrent, and all that working on bunting, as Wade Vogan told us, paying off with a fantastic bunt by Rusich and the throwing air to win it for the Tigers. And we've seen a lot of history in my career, dating back to the 80s, the first state championship team for Mercer County football team with Hickory. And then, you go to today with Sharon becoming the first softball team ever to make it to the state finals. And, Mercer County has not been really a stronghold over these decades in softball.
Right.
Lately, they've gotten much better, and now it's capped off by a state final appearance.
Yeah, you mentioned it because, and again, softball was a later sport coming to the area as opposed to other areas in District 10 and so forth. But, Sharon coming on, and again, we've had teams make it, and win it or make the state finals in so many sports, but never in softball. And for us to get to be here today and witness it, certainly very special for me, and I know it is for you as well. And I couldn't help but think, and I mentioned it last segment as well, but now that you're back here, can mention it as well. What was the one thing that R.J. Matetic, the South Park coach, said in the pregame interview? No errors, 1 at most. Well, error on the first ball of the game, the ball that was misplayed by Dubiak, didn't hurt South Park, but then the last play of the game, the throwing error on the sacrifice bunt, and boy, that certainly was prophetic on his part.
And those are in a game like this, that's the difference. I don't know if you clarified the rule. Did you clarify that?
I did not yet, but they do. And the umpire observer, Chuck Matsko, veteran arbiter in Mercer County, did let us know they do go to the international tiebreaker, the runner on second, starting with the 10th inning. Fortunately, we didn't get there, but that's what they would have done. But so if we run into that on Thursday or in the future, now we know. But Sharon Tigers made sure that that did not come into play as they get the victory today, 1-0. Marley Bundrent with a leadoff double in the 9th. Brooklyn Rusich, a bunt back towards the circle. It was grabbed by the pitcher, Seckley. The throw to first was a little bit low. It got past the first baseman. The second baseman, O'Connor, was there, but to back up. But the ball deflected off of Kempton at first, just enough that she just overran it by about half a step, and that allowed Bundrent to score. And it is Sharon moving on to take on Pine Grove at 1:30 Thursday in the state championship game. We'll take one final break, or I think we still need 2 breaks.
Yeah.
We'll take a break. We'll come back with the lock, stock, and barrel play of the game. Bob will also have a look at the PIAA scoreboard as we continue our postgame from SRU on Sports Radio 96.7 and Sports Radio 96.7 Facebook Live.
Career with purpose and growth? G.W. Becker Incorporated in Hermitage is hiring. As a leader in overhead crane manufacturing, G.W. Becker offers hands-on careers in engineering, skilled trades, and business operations. Enjoy competitive pay, great benefits, and work with a team that values quality and innovation. G.W. Becker is looking for a machine shop supervisor, machinists, welders, mechanical assemblers, and other positions. Check out their website at gwbcrane.com for a list of all open positions. Apply today at gwbcrane.com.
Picture this. You're with a group of friends, and someone offers you a pill. You don't know what's in that pill. The person who gave it to you may not even know. By taking it, you may increase your risk of an overdose. Every day, nearly 300 Americans die from a drug overdose. Get the facts. Be your own advocate.
This is Mercer County Commissioner Tim McGonigal. For more information, contact the Mercer County Behavioral Health Commission at 724-662-2239 or visit cdc.gov/stop overdose.
Brought to you by the Board of Commissioners of Mercer County and the Mercer County Opioid Settlement Fund.
Looking for compassionate, affordable health care? Sharon Community Health Center provides high-quality medical services to all, regardless of insurance coverage or financial status. Sharon Community Health Center's experienced professionals offer comprehensive care. From routine checkups to specialized treatment, Sharon Community Health Center is committed to removing barriers and making healthcare accessible for everyone in our community. Call 724-347-5529 or visit sharonchc.org to learn more and schedule your appointment today.
Top Tier Federal Credit Union is now open at 2790 East State Street in Hermitage, near Cranex. Stop in or start your membership application online at toptierfcu.org. The credit union offers checking, savings, loans, and much more, and they incentivize you to do business with them with their special bonus dividend. Top Tier Federal Credit Union, everything banking should be. Personalized, simple, and member-focused. Now open at 2790 East State Street in Hermitage near Cranex. Federally insured by NCUA, Equal Housing Lender.
Your home for the Pittsburgh Pirates and high school sports in Mercer County is Sports Radio 96.7.
We are back here at Slippery Rock University. Ryan Briggs, Bob Greenburg with you. Art Shannon in the studio. Lee Gross was on camera with us today as the Sharon softball team defeats South Park in 9 innings, 1-0. We named our Reinhardt's Insurance player of the game earlier. That was Marley Bundrant of Sharon. And now for our play of the game, and we came on the defensive side, Bob. Leading off the top of the 7th, Sydney Seckley for South Park, who came in hitting over 500 on the season, hit a sharp sinking liner to right field. Jocelyn Roberson, the right fielder, running towards the foul line, made a shin-high grab to rob Seckley of probably at least 3 bases, if not an inside-the-park home run. And Jocelyn Roberson, her defensive play is the lock, stock, and barrel play of the game, and certainly a play that we thought at that time was a game and season saver, and it certainly was.
No question about it. And that's back-to-back games where Jocelyn's had our play of the game, a huge pinch hit double last Thursday, and we talked about that with her, and then this catch here. And I really believe it would have been an inside-the-park home run, considering how she was running, how the ball was moving, would have went all the way out to the corner. I don't know if Marley Bundrant could have got over in time at center field to back her up. I think it would have been an inside-the-parker and might have been the game-winning run.
Instead, it was the first out of the 7th inning and preserved the shutout, allowing Sharon to get the victory. So the lock, stock, and barrel play of the game, Jocelyn Roberson's shin-high grab to lead off the 7th, robbing Sydney Seckley of extra bases. That is the lock, stock, and barrel play of the game. Sharon a winner, 1-0. We'll take our final break. When Bob and I come back, we'll look at the PIAA scoreboard. We will also now preview our next broadcast, some of the particulars on that and so forth. That'll be coming up after our final timeout on Sports Radio 96.7 and Sports Radio 96.7 Facebook Live.
At affordable health care, Sharon Community Health Center provides high-quality medical services to all, regardless of insurance coverage or financial status. Sharon Community Health Center's experienced professionals offer comprehensive care. From routine checkups to specialized treatment, Sharon Community Health Center is committed to removing barriers and making healthcare accessible for everyone in our community. Call 724-347-5529 or visit sharonchc.org to learn more and schedule your appointment today.
Top Tier Federal Credit Union is now open at 2790 East State Street in Hermitage near Cranex. Stop in or start your membership application online at toptierfcu.org. The credit union offers checking, savings, loans, and much more, and they incentivize you to do business with them with their special bonus dividend. Top Tier Federal Credit Union, everything banking should be. Personalized, simple, and member-focused. Now open at 2790 East State Street in Hermitage near Cranex. Federally insured by NCUA, Equal Housing Lender.
Your home for the Pittsburgh Pirates and high school sports in Mercer County is Sports Radio 96.7.
Back here one final time at Slippery Rock University, along with Bob Greenberg, Ryan Briggs with you. The Sharon Tigers defeat South Park in 9 innings, 1-0 in the PIAA Class 3A semifinals. The Tigers will play for a state championship Thursday at 1:30 at Penn State. And the Tigers will take on Pine Grove, which defeated Mid-Valley 6-1 today in the Eastern Final, the other state semifinal. Bob, you have some other PIAA semifinal scores for us.
Yeah, here's some other finals in softball. Union area, the Scotties, they beat Berlin Brothers Valley in 1A softball 8-6. They will play in the state championship game against Holy Cross, who beats Tri-Valley 3-0. In 2A, it was Chartiers Houston beating Bristol 3-2, and they take on Laurel. The Spartans over Everett 9-5. So you have a all District 7 final there.
Yes, because Char Houston, I believe, was number 4 out of District 7. Had to go through the East, and there are more 2A teams in softball in the West. And yeah, so Laurel, which is in Harlansburg, east of Newcastle, and Chartiers Houston, which is down in Houston near Washington. They will play in State College. They could have maybe played at Elwood City as a midpoint, but instead there'll be 2 of the 12 teams going to Penn State for softball.
And then who else? You mentioned 3A, 4A. Pope John, check that. Valley View beats Pope John 8-0. You also had Blackhawk over Harbor Creek 7-5. Harbor Creek came back in that game, but lose 7-5. In 5A, it was Abington Heights 7, Upper Dublin 0. Thomas Jefferson and Shaler, they started at 6. 6A, Hempfield 8, Central Dauphin 0. And they'll take on Owen J. Roberts, who beat Havenworth 3-0. In baseball, 1A, Doc Mennonite 4, Homer Center 1. They'll face Eden Christian, who knocked off West Middlesex. Eden Christian beats Elk County Catholic 5-1. In 2A, it was Southern Columbia 2, Halifax 0. Did not get a final yet on the Mercyhurst Prep Neshannock game. And did that end? Across the path here? Let's see.
I know that from the last tweet I saw from Tom Reisenweber was that Hunter Cray, the Mercyhurst ace, had gone over the pitch limit, but he was...
they won. Mercyhurst Prep won. That's all I see.
Okay, well, so they're moving on.
So they move on. Mercyhurst Prep will take on Southern Columbia. 3A is Bermudian Springs beating Mifflinburg 3-1. They'll face the winner of Fairview and South Park, who plays at probably 7 o'clock here across the way. And Butler, in 6A, they win 4-2. They go to the finals for the first time ever in that program's history. Those are the finals I got.
Good job, Bob. Good job tracking down all those scores. And once again, our final, Sharon 1, South Park 0. So Sharon will play for a state championship Thursday at 1:30 at Penn State. And, Bob, you and I will get to make a road trip.
Yeah, first time ever. First time for softball. We've been there a few times for basketball over the years, but
I was there for baseball in 2019 with West Middlesex, but that was a solo flight.
You were there doing baseball, but so Thursday, 1:30. We'll be on the air at 1 o'clock on Sports Radio 96.7. We'll also have live audio only, as we will not have video, unfortunately, as the PIAA has exclusivity at this state championship level. But either way, we'll make the best of it. We'll have video highlights throughout the day, and obviously we'll give you the best play-by-play coverage we think you're going to find.
Absolutely, and we'll be on at 1 o'clock. And again, as Bob said, we'll have it, the audio on the station apps, the website, and we'll have it on our Facebook page as well with a static graphic and so forth. And Bob will be posting clips throughout the day. Hopefully a lot more than we had today. There was not a lot of activity on the bases today. Both pitchers pitched outstanding. But ultimately, it is Sharon getting the victory by a final of 1-0. And with that, we will wrap up what turned out to be our penultimate broadcast of the 2025-26 season. Wasn't sure if it was going to be the last one or the next to last, but thanks to the Sharon Tigers, it's the next to last broadcast. I want to thank our camera operator today, Lee Gross, Art Shannon back in the studio for producing our game. Bob, I know the folks at Slippery Rock University were a big help today as well.
Yeah, Travis Wunsch and his entire staff opening up this field and these fields for these games. A lot of people appreciate it just by the fact that the stands are packed in both venues.
Certainly, and across the way, it's Fairview and South Park baseball right now, and they have, looks like a capacity crowd there, and Fairview out of District 10, South Park representing District 7, and the South Park baseball team hoping to not get caught up by the eye of the tiger as the softball team did. But congratulations to the South Park softball team on an outstanding season, 22-2, reaching the state semifinals. But it is Sharon moving on with a 1-0 win in 9 innings. For my partner, Bob Greenburg, and all those listed as well, and of course, our great video sponsors today, the Sharon Community Health Center, Giovanni's of Sharon, and Sharon American Legion Post 299. We thank them for their great support throughout the District 10 and now PIAA playoffs in baseball and softball. We thank them for allowing us to bring you great video coverage, as well as all of our sponsors on the radio as well. You'll see the graphic of our sponsors when we sign off here. But thanks to them. Thanks to Bob for all of your work putting this together. This is, there's a lot that happens behind the scenes. It doesn't happen without your efforts, Bob. Thank you very much.
Well, I appreciate that. And I know it's a blessing that I get to cover Mercer County sports for all these years. And today was another day to remind me of that. And I get something that I've never done before. I've done a lot in my career, but never covered a state softball championship. And obviously covering the Sharon team has been easy work, easy to do. So Thursday should be what could be one of the more special days in Mercer County sports history.
We'll be on at 1 o'clock with the pregame, 1:30 the scheduled first pitch from the Pennsylvania State University in University Park. For Bob Greenburg, this is Ryan Briggs saying so long. Thanks for watching or listening. Have a great night, and we'll talk to you Thursday on Sports Radio 96.7 and Sports Radio 96.7 Facebook Live.
Today's live high school sports broadcast on Sports Radio 96.7 and 790 WPIC has been sponsored by the Reinhardt's Agency. It's not the insurance they sell, but the service that makes them better. Lock, Stock, and Barrel, serving giant subs since 1973. Meadville Medical Center, your independent community health system. Shell Roofing and Exteriors, the area's leading installer for roofing, siding, windows, and gutters. Grove City Area Federal Credit Union, banking but better. UPMC Health System, changing healthcare, changing lives. Mercer County State Bank, community-minded since 1911. Vase Pub and Grill, make it special, make it Vase. The Sharon American Legion Post 299, strong advocates for veterans and their families. Warner's Homes and Improvements, making dreams come true since 1958. Mailer Insurance, trusted for generations. DK Auto LLC in Grove City, specializing in Southern vehicles up to $15,000. The Laundryman, helping you spend time doing what you love. Not laundry, Minuteman Press in Hermitage, specializing in digital print, design, and promotional services. Penn Ohio Roofing and Siding, offering exterior upgrades online at pennohiorc.com. Sharon Regional Health System, quality care close to home. Please thank these outstanding sponsors for supporting our high school sports broadcasts on News Talk 790, WPIC, and Sports Radio 96.7. We now return to our regularly scheduled program.